Yo, what is going on, everybody? So, welcome to the Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. So, because the game hasn't started yet, but they're starting to get ready right now. But honestly, we're going to be excited for these two teams. It's going to be very interesting. It's just like, you know, I don't know though. It's just kind of like it's just weird to see now. I mean, obviously both good teams. I just kind of feel like where Mount before. Uh, yeah, but that is what it is, man. But yes, so hopefully when these commercials are done, they're probably going to get through the old introductions. Um, like player introductions, like the national anthem, and then the game's going to start. Um, quick, a few notes here. I cannot show you the game because due to copyrights. Because I actually put that disclaimer in the description of the stream. But yeah, I mean it's. But yeah, let's. It's crazy that doing my first ever live play-by-play of playoff baseball. But make sure you like this stream. Share the stream. Be in the chat. Share this around though. Like get more people interested into the get into the into the National League Championship Series. All right, can we just get with these commercials? All right. Here we go. Yeah, Truist Park. It looks packed tonight for Game 6 of the NLCS. So, with that all the way, let's get ready to call the game. Big news to start this game 6. It involves a big name starter in Max Scherzer. Oh, that's right too. And then it's going to be Walker Buehler instead. Yeah, Nate. All right, let's see if I can. Yep. Yeah, even Walker Buehler news, and that's the thing too. Like, so Walker Buehler is getting the ball for Los Angeles. So I mean, and it's not only on 3 days rest too. So we don't know. So as obviously, I guess basically said, look, just give me the ball, and I'll help bail out or at least take over for Max Scherzer. If you like streams like this, make sure like the stream, share this around, share the stream around too. Let's get more viewers in here. You guys can ask me questions along the way throughout this entire game. So I mean, it's like a live play-by-play plus a little bit of a Q&A in here as well. So let's make sure you like the stream, share this around with everybody, your friends, your family, baseball fans, sports fans in general. Possible. Well, we got to see how. Well, like I said, Nate, that's a good prediction. I'll say that. But the issue that I feel the Braves are going to probably put up more because who knows? Like I said before in the pregame, if Walker Buehler does not have his sharp stuff, especially his breaking balls, I think they're going to probably put up a lot more than 6 runs. Snatch him back in Game 3. Rosario delivered again, his second 4-hit performance in Game 4, and the Chris Taylor game
CT3 as in 3 home runs. Now we're off to game 6. It's next on TBS.
All right. So the next few minutes, at least like another minute or two, and it's game time.
So I've been doing that and getting into horticulture lately. It wasn't really my thing, but now that I have the space and the yard to do it, I actually enjoy it.
Well, we made it through another Halloween without getting eaten. This year was a close one.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Ooh, feel that chill?
I don't feel anything. This can't be true.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every great play starts the night before. My Sleep Number 360.
All right, I just got to get rid of these commercials.
And breathing rate, so I know how well I'm sleeping.
Actually, Atlanta's at home in Truist Park. Just a little tidbit for you.
Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number.
Up to $1 million. That's how much University of Phoenix is committing to create 400 scholarships this month alone. If you're committed to earning your degree, we're committed to making it accessible.
Oh, hey Nate, try to share the stream around. You know, try to get more people. Try to get more people into the chat.
To change everything. See what scholarship opportunities you may qualify for at phoenix.edu.
Sweet girls of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin.
Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
The MLB postseason on TBS is brought to you by Home Depot. Home means everything. By T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, and most
Yeah.
reliable 5G
Yes, I mean, like say, yeah, because the Braves are home for two more games because, like tonight and if necessary tomorrow night. Let's go. 4 people, four viewers in the stream. Let's get it. All right, so live from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Temperature, obviously the wind's blowing from the northwest at 4 miles an hour. Fair forecast, basically. I mean, let's battle for the A. So here comes the batting order. Mookie Betts leading off. Corey Seager batting second. Batting third, Trey Turner. Will Smith batting fourth. Chris Taylor batting fifth. Cody Bellinger batting sixth. A.J. Pollock batting seventh. Matt Beatty hitting eighth. And then Walker Buehler in the 9th spot. All right. And we got Ian Anderson going for the Atlanta Braves tonight.
He's had a great year. He's been excellent in the postseason. But you can say he's looking for a bounce back here tonight.
Yes, he only made 3 innings until he was pulled out by Brian Snitker. The most important thing for Anderson, he somehow got to find a way to get through the first inning. ERA in the first inning is 6.58 in his only start, a 2-run home run given up to Seager.
And Brian Snitker for the 6th game in a row goes with that defense. Travis Darno behind the plate. Defense has played great in the infield this series. Riley Swanson, always his old Robert Freeman. And then in the outfield with Rosario, Duvall.
So in the outfield for the Braves, from left to right, Eddie Rosario in left. You got Duvall in center, and former Dodger Jock Peterson in right field.
The 6'7" Jordan Baker standing tall at second base. Jerry Meals is the crew chief. He's at third. He'll be the man to administer.
My Lord, Jerry Mills. James Holt. If you watched my pregame show earlier, I did go over the both starting lineups and the umpires for tonight's game. And well, Ian Anderson has finished with his warm-up tosses, and it's time for Game 6 to get underway, ladies and gentlemen.
Angeles Dodgers. It has been 21 seasons since we've had a repeat World Series champion. The Dodgers have a chance to do that this year, but they're going to have to win 3 elimination games in this series alone. They won an elimination game in Game 5, and that makes it 7 in a row for the Dodgers. Meanwhile, the Braves trying to punch a ticket to the World Series for the first time since 1990.
All right, first pitch underway for a 94-mile-an-hour fastball for strike one. So it counts 0-1 to Mookie Betts. And obviously, they're shifting Mookie Betts to the pull side to the left side. Ooh, fastball just up and in under the hands. So count is 1-1.
League Championship Series had a game-winning double in Game 3. The Dodgers came off the deck in Game 3. Looked like the Braves with a 3-run lead.
Check swing. He did not go on a 58-footer curveball. So count is 2-1 to Mookie Betts.
His RBI double gave him the lead. They would not surrender that lead. And then we had a couple of games in 4 and 5 that were completely opposite of what we expected. And that brings us here as Betts sends it in the air.
Betts obviously fly out to center field to Adam Duvall. One away to start off the game for Ian Anderson and the Atlanta Braves.
That's the part that we probably, on the road we haven't been down, let's say, that Maxey held a little press conference before the game. He spoke to Lard and others, and he said his arm is tired. There's a lot of fatigue in his arm. It is possible he could pitch tomorrow if the Dodgers win, but we don't know that either.
Corey Seager up. Looks like a changeup just bounced, just skipped into the dirt. 1-0 to Corey Seager.
Say, I can't go. You look at him as almost Superman, but Ronnie, everybody's got their limits.
It looks like it was a slider just down. 2-0 to Corey Seager. And obviously going with the tomahawk chop, which is pretty much known in Atlanta. A 95-mile-an-hour fastball just up and out of the zone. 3-0 to Corey Seager. Now they're shifting Corey Seager to pull, leaving the right side open. And got the ground out that he needed on a 3 and swung at a 3. Corey Seager swung at 3-0, grounded out to second base. 2 outs in the top of the first.
In an offensive way. What a great pitch it is to hit and to put into play. We never talk about getting behind a hitter 3-0 and throwing a ball that ends up.
So for Ian Anderson, and even to include the postseason, first inning, a 6.58 ERA with an opposition average of 2.64 from all the other from he has like a sub 2.5 ERA, and from the innings 2 through 6. Skipped a curveball for count 1-0 to Trey Turner. Still, it's weird to see Trey Turner in Dodger blue, in my honest opinion, with you guys. Changeup buried at the back foot. 1-1 to Trey Turner.
This is that chance, and this is that moment for Ian Anderson.
Ooh, pitch changeup just a little bit low, but below the zone. 2-1 to Trey Turner. And foul ball to Trey Turner. Count is even at 2-2. With Anderson already throwing 12 pitches up to this until this next pitch so far to get the first 2 outs in the top of the first. And a lot of Braves fans are on their feet. Did he go? He did not go on a check swing with the fastball. On a fastball up above the zone. Yeah, he held.
Remember, none of this happened last year at this time.
Foul ball. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Full count to Trey Turner. Probably the most threatening person on the base paths. Three, two. Swing and a miss, strike three, up and above the zone. And that's the end. Now we're going into the bottom of the first. Now we're in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
The Last OG, new season reviews Tuesday at 10 on TBS. TNT is back with some NBA heat. Sixers, Knicks, Nuggets, Jazz. Tuesday, coverage begins at 7. Presented by State Farm on TNT and on the Watch TNT app.
Carl, the best, right? Was it all his early speeches? The aqueduct one? I bet the Caesar's absence, it was in beta testing. The live in-game betting is my idea. You know, I usually like bet on hockey and stuff. Oh my God, they're up by 2.
There's something I want to ask you. The new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced iPhone camera ever, and I got it at T-Mobile.
I thought you were going to talk about forever.
This is a value that lasts forever, because when you get the new iPhone at T-Mobile, trade-in value is locked in.
So we can always have a new iPhone.
Alrighty.
So, what do you say? Switch to T-Mobile?
So far, very good first inning. Very good top of the first for Ian Anderson so far. Very good job. Very efficient. Like I said before in the pregame, just if you throw between 10 to 15 pitches per inning and be efficient with your pitches, I think you should be just fine, lasting long in games, lasting at baseball games like this.
Icy hot. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. Feel the power of contrast therapy. So you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
The best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies, the legends she births on hometown fields, and the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
All right. So hopefully this is going to be the last commercial break. And then we're now on to the bottom of the first with the Atlanta's batting order. Eddie Rosario leading off. Freddie Freeman batting second. Ozzie Albies batting third. Austin Riley batting cleanup. Adam Duvall batting fifth. Jock Peterson batting sixth. Dansby Swanson batting seventh. Travis d'Arnaud batting eighth. And Ian Anderson is batting ninth.
He's off to a good start. 3 up, 3 down first, and now it's Walker Buehler's turn, coming back for the second time in this postseason run on 3 days rest.
Yeah, his first start in San Francisco, 4 1/3, only gave up a run, but coming off a start where he struggled against the Braves, 3 2/3, 6 innings, 4 runs, only 2 earned because of the misplay by Gavin Lux.
All right. Walker Buehler about to throw his first pitch in the bottom of the first to Atlanta. Foul ball and a 95-mile-an-hour fastball to Eddie Rosario. Count as 0-1.
MVP caliber run. Of course, the Braves have to win this series, but Rosario in 9 games has 8 runs batted in this postseason. He's had 2 4-hit games in the NLCS.
Ooh, 96-mile-an-hour fastball just below the zone for one. Counting as 1-1.
Rosario moving into that leadoff spot for the most part with left-handed starters on the mound. He hits down to the order, sometimes 5th, which he's done in this series.
And a base hit by Eddie Rosario to the opposite field. So Eddie Rosario gets it started off for the Atlanta with a nice line drive base hit the other way.
He's in one of those zones, and they're going to run it as long as they can. I'd like to set us up with the Dodgers defense.
Will Smith behind the dish for the 6th straight game tonight, and then because of Justin Turner's injury, Taylor's at third base, Seager Turner, and then Matt Beatty getting the start for the
Alrighty. Yeah, make sure to like the stream, share it. Also, hit the subscribe button to the channel too. With notifications on. But before I rambled on, a nice 96-mile-an-hour fastball up and out of zone for ball 1 to Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman, first inning homer in Game 5.
Foul balls count as 1-1 to Freddie Freeman.
In Los Angeles, a Southern California native. Remember, he started this championship series 0 for 8 in those first 2 games here in Atlanta. Different story in Los Angeles, had 6 hits. When you pitch on
And a pickoff attempt again to try to pick off Eddie Rosario.
The problem is, can you spin it like you can usually spin it? And that is the difference. When Buehler is at his very best, he has swing and miss, breaking stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike on Freddie Freeman.
And there's a double play to get the first 2 outs on 6 pitches. Yeah, it's a double play that has erased that leadoff single by Eddie Rosario.
Perfect position. We talked about the numbers and the shifts we see. A couple of this series have ended up in easy double plays.
Dodgers like to keep Seager on that side. They moved their third baseman across in the rover position, so it sets up as a 4-6-3 double play. Was able to cover a lot of ground on the pull side. 2-minute out here is Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies 97 on the outside corner for strike 1, so count as 0-1 to Ozzie Albies. Foul. Looked like a 2-seam fastball. Fouled it off. Now down on the count 0-2.
An igniter for the Atlanta Braves.
I think the Braves are waiting for Ozzie Albies to have that big hit, Ronnie.
For Ozzie Albies and his career against Buehler, he's 4 for 17 with the 235 for a 235 average against Buehler. And Albies leads a 97-mile-an-hour fastball up and out of the zone. Count as 1-2 to Ozzie Albies.
He's going along well. He's made some incredible plays defensively, and there's no doubt he is a fan favorite. His jerseys are everywhere in this ballpark. That hit him? Or did he go? No, last first, and it's a ball down and in.
Yeah, try to bounce a curveball in the dirt. Ozzie Albies checked, did not go. And count is 2-2 to Ozzie Albies in the bottom of the first.
The schedule started for Game 7 when we left Los Angeles. Scherzer and Buehler lined up. Anderson and Charlie Morton lined up for Atlanta. Scherzer unable to go. Buehler coming back on 3 days.
Albies, deep drive to the red, and it's gone. Oh, off the top of the wall, and with the lead with a double. My lord, was that a scorcher? 2 hit. Yo.
Gets a pitch up in the zone right here, and you can see Albies drop the bat head to it. You know, it reminds you of the Bellinger home run almost. So you just see it up there, you know how they squared up.
Because I thought that it had a chance to go out, but just hit like halfway up top of the wall for a double. My goodness. And we got Austin Riley at the dish. So now you got Walker Buehler finally from the stretch. Oh, look like slider or look like a changeup at 85, and Riley fouls it back for a count 0-1.
That's when he gets locked in.
Alrighty. Fastball just outside at 96 miles an hour to Austin Riley. So count is 1-1 to Austin Riley. Fastball just a bit outside to Austin Riley for a count 2-1.
It's that fourth game of the division series. That was on 3 days, 4 1/3 innings. Pitch game 3 of this NLCS. 3 2/3 innings. There was an early pull for Walker Buehler. The Dodgers would come back to win that game.
Ooh, filthy slider for strike 2. A swinging strike 2. Now, Austin Riley the count is now even at 2-2 to Austin Riley.
Right back to this pitch. As you said, I see that front hip fly open. He's got to try to shoot that ball right up the middle.
2 outs, 2-2 to count.
All right, 2-2. Count is 2-2 in the pitch. And he check swinged. He did not go on that, try to offer at that slider again in the other batter's box. The count is now full count to Austin Riley. Ooh, just held up by an inch. All righty. 3-2 pitch. And that's a ground rule double for Austin Riley. 1-0 Atlanta. Like I said before, if Buehler does not spin it well and hangs it, something like that is going to happen. Dude, that was just a cement mixer and just scorched it and just bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double and an RBI for Austin Riley. So 1-0 Atlanta.
3 consecutive sliders. And Riley.
Now we got Travis d'Arnaud coming up to the plate.
Back-to-back doubles. Now Adam Duvall.
Fastball 96, right on the literally right on the corner for strike 1. Adam Duvall.
First in this series has not been.
So 0-1 to Adam Duvall. My apologies.
Although across postseason baseball, 23-7 when you score first.
Feels like a draft cake right in front of us. That's a
Just missed on the slide, a 91-mile-an-hour slider on the outside corner. So count as 1-1 to Adam Duvall.
excellent with 2 outs and runners in scoring position this year. He led the National League in RBIs. He was great in all run-producing situations, and he is in scoring position on his own, standing in the box. 38 homers.
Hey, fights it off, and it's a fly out. To
3 hits in the inning. There's a double play ball. But Austin Riley delivers the game's first run.
well, that's the end of the first inning. Braves 1, Dodgers 0.
Riley delivers the first run.
Looking for a job was so stressful. But this guy, he helped me relax. ZipRecruiter helped with my job search. It worked like a free personal recruiter, sending me the right jobs. I applied with a click. They found me great jobs and even sent me status updates, so I never felt alone.
All right. Now we're onto the commercial break. So far, Braves look pretty good right now. Despite that double play that...
When you get a chip in your windshield, trust Safeway. This couple was headed to the farmer's market. When they got a chip, they drove to Safeway for a same-day repair. And with their insurance, it was no cost to them. That's
Oh.
the way you need.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
So far, obviously, like I said before, and I'll say this again, if Buehler does not spin it well and he starts hanging, or in terms, hang it, or in better terms, called it a cement mixer. Basically, say if it just spins up there, it just hangs. And the fact that Austin Riley, laid a spit on, swung out a nasty slider for strike 1, laid it off for strike 2, basically for ball 3, basically, and then got a nice hanging one to drive it to the left, it bounced over the wall for a ground rule double, and here we are. Braves won, and Dodgers 0.
Humira is the #1 prescribed biologic for people with Crohn's disease. Humira helps people achieve remission that can last.
Obviously, pitching. That's all I gotta say. Well, pitching, I think a couple outfielders. I mean, there's a lot we need to do, in my honest opinion. Obviously, we got to go. We need a center fielder. We need a left fielder. I mean, obviously, the fact that the Phillies did sign, or did hire Bobby Dickerson to be their infield coach. I just kind of feel like we need pitching and kind of maybe like one more starter, a couple bullpen pieces, and then some outfield help. That's all I gotta say.
The goblins, the grandpas, robots, and the giant pancakes. Because this year, the best house on the block is the International House of Pancakes.
Take a look at DraftKings Sportsbook game odds for today's game. Ian Anderson, total strikeouts, what we're looking for. That number's at 4.5.
Now we're going to the top second. Let me fix the scoreboard. Fastball for strike one in the top of the second inning. Now we got Will Smith up for the Dodgers. Swing it, fouled off a changeup for strike two. Will Smith is now down in the hole 0-2.
Anderson's woes in the first throughout the year, well chronicled, but he puts up a 0.
Look at all these soft in the shift here.
And a foul ball. So count stays at 0-2.
They got 11 of them. They only have 13 in game 1 through 4. So you're seeing the Braves counter that by softening that.
No balls, 2 strikes on Will Smith.
Okay. 0-2 pitch. The windup and he just got off the end of the bat and a fly out to left for out number 1.
15 pitches for Ian Anderson in the first inning, 8 of them changeups, and Ian says for him he knows
Yeah.
he gets swing and miss on that pitch, on the changeup. He says when I can execute that pitch, I sort of check a box in my head that I'm where I need to be.
Got 7 swings on that changeup, 2 misses. You start to get this level of the year, and we can dive into the numbers, but the swing and miss, with a couple of pitchers that get a lot of swing and misses, it'll tell a story tonight.
Yeah. First pitch is a foul ball to Chris Taylor.
How about his pitch usage here in the postseason versus the regular season?
Well, you can see it has not changed too much.
I mean, if Eflin can stay healthy, and we do need a lockdown closer. I know that for a fact. But I think Eflin's been very solid before he got hurt. I mean, I think he's going to be a nice – no, I think we just need a 5th starter, and then just have – just do what the Phillies need to do. Check swing for strike 2. Now Chris Taylor is now down 0-2. Okay, 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 1 for Ian Anderson. On a 90-mile-an-hour changeup. Or I'm sorry, he's 2 strikeouts.
Well, they had such a big game offensively. Did the Dodgers? You really feel they're going to come in and be as aggressive as they were in Game 5. And if Anderson can get ahead, he will get those swing and misses on that patented change.
2 outs.
And then we got Cody Bellinger coming up to the plate with 2 outs in the top of the second.
Good point, Ronnie. All game in game 2, Anderson was behind 2-0, 3-1. The Dodgers hitters had the advantage. Right now, he's pounding.
Yeah, change that. That was just a dirty pitch. 95-mile-an-hour fastball just off the corner for ball one. Ooh, you're talking about matter of inches on that nice running fastball. Change up just a bit low. Count is 2-0.
Threes we hit in the regular season 165, this postseason 355.
Premeditated take there by Bellinger.
2-0 pitch hit, and the windup. Ball three on the changeup.
Great moments in this LCS. I think it's fair to say, especially at the time, Bellinger's 3-run home run was the most significant swing for the Dodgers. They were 5 outs away from going 3-0 down in this series when Bellinger hit that game-tying homer in the 8th inning.
And a fastball at the belt for strike one. Count is 3-1 to Cody Bellinger.
That was a 4-run eighth for the Dodgers. The first 3 games of this LCS a result in what happened in the final at-bat. The 2 walk-offs and then the 4-run eighth in LA.
And a line drive for out number 3 to Ozzie Albies to end of the top of the second. Yeah, that's a very good. From what I've been hearing, that's his best pitch. The changeup hit was his best pitch. Yeah, for sure. Let's go. Four viewers in the stream. Yeah. And I said this before on the pregame. If you have quick and efficient pitches per inning, I think and I said this too, like you're going to last a lot longer than if you don't be efficient. But yeah, man, change has been. Ian Anderson looks very solid so far, and about an inning in the third of innings of work.
Greatest order of all time.
Everyone has their goals. Get it delivered with DoorDash.
Whoa! I see you're loving Cricket's unlimited plan with all these awesome extras. But it's time to stop scrolling. Nice. Everything you want, including the price. 3 roommates. 2 packs of Finn's original jasmine rice. 1, 2, 3 social fees. 3 real-life BFFs. We're all original recipes.
Liz, you nerd, cough if you're in here.
I took me some XTM for my phlegmy cough.
What about Rob's dry cough?
Works on that too, and lasts 12 hours.
12 hours? Who studies that long? Using XTM relieves wet and dry coughs. The #1 brand doctors trust.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's. The postseason.
This is the next level. Where a new generation rises. In a moment, any moment, can become major.
MLB T-Packs are coming October 26th. Each pack will include.
All right. Ian Anderson's getting his arm wraps. All righty. So we're going to start to the top of the second with the Braves up 1-0 over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now we got former Dodger Jock Peterson coming up into the bottom of the second. Against his former team. And the first pitch line out to Corey Seager at short. Wow, okay.
Well positioned though, and Seager puts it away. 113 off the bat.
It's amazing how you can have 120 feet of open space when you hit it right at it.
Somewhere there's a young analytics person smiling.
Pat himself on the back. I put him there.
The story behind the story right now
Yeah.
for Walker Buehler is the fact that the
We got Dansby Swanson up. Takes a 95-mile-an-hour fastball at the knee on the outside half of at the knees for strike one. 0-1 to Dansby Swanson. All right, 0-1 pitch, and here it comes. Took another fastball right down the middle for strike two. Like what are you what are you looking at? Like Swanson, like he gave you like two hittable fastballs right down the middle. Well, one's a little bit on the outer half, one was right down the middle. And he rolled it. Oh, almost like a swing and bunt. Touch and foul. And it's a foul ball.
That's the pitch right now for me. His fastball's got good life on it tonight. It's the cutter slider to me is not as sharp. See how that goes moving forward.
All right. But if I'm Walker Buehler, I'm probably going to go slider here in this situation because you already got Austin Riley swinging to miss on a good one.
He matched up against Charlie Morton in Game 3. Charlie Morton would be available tomorrow for Game 7 for Atlanta.
All right, so then tomorrow night happens. You got Charlie Morton. And what did I say? Swing and a miss, strike three on the slider on the outer edge of pretty much on the other's batter's box. So 2 outs in the start to the bottom of the second. Brandon, are you sure? Because tonight's the Braves and the Dodgers tonight.
Swanson and Walker Buehler were teammates at Vanderbilt, part of the national championship team 2014.
Oh, what is going on, Aisha? What's going on? And broken bat single, it's knocked down by who the hell was it short? By Trey Turner on a Travis d'Arnaud, not the best runner in the world, but he swung at the first pitch, broke his bat right up the middle. Yeah, Trey Turner just knocked it down and just spiked it. And there was no way he was going to get d'Arnaud, despite d'Arnaud being a slow runner.
As natural as Trey Turner looks at shortstop is how unnatural at times he can look at second base.
Moving to that position to keep Seager at the shortstop position.
Foul ball from Ian Anderson. Well, so far in the regular season, he's 2 for 37. So I mean, he's over. Brandon, the Phillies are not in the playoffs. Unfortunately. And took a 96-mile-an-hour fastball at the knees for strike two. So we got a runner on first with 2 outs, 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike three on look like a changeup or a curve, probably a curveball for strike three, and that's the end of the second inning. Yeah. No, Brandon. It's playoff baseball. We got the Dodgers and the Braves Game 6 tonight.
Wow. We're crunching tons of polygons here. What's going on? Where's Regina? Hi, I'm Ladonna. I invest in Invesco QQQ.
All right, commercial break. No worries. Hey, look, I feel the same way. It's like I'm so hyped. Hey, look, I can't. I wish, man. I wish. Yeah, that's my buddy Brandon Lapp for you. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow at 4:05. I mean, so far right now, that's 2 quick innings so far to start Game 6. Oh, for sure.
How you doing back there? Patient stable. His vitals look good. Let's talk real quick. You cool with that?
Yeah, get those savings.
You're a trooper.
Can I get a hot dog?
We'll get you a hot dog. And a slushy.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save.
I'll take these savings. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he did. It feels like he did. But yeah, I mean, so far right now, 3 viewers in the right. Hey, just a good interaction here in the chat so far. I like it. I like it so far. If you can, like the stream up, share the stream out. Try to get more people interacting in the chat. So far, we're not even we're almost an hour into the game. Well, record streaming wise. All right. Hopefully, this commercial break's going to be done. So let me fix the scoreboard for you guys.
Season 5, here we go.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Ian Anderson off to a great start for the Atlanta Braves.
So far, yeah, good start for Ian Anderson so far.
He pitched 6 days ago in Game 2.
Yeah, if you pitched 6 days ago and got that much rest, I think you're going to be on a pace for a good game.
For Game 6. 3 hits and 2 runs. Corey Seager hit a 2-run homer off of in Game 2 in the first inning. The numbers aren't so bad. In a regular season, you'd let it roll, but there were some hard hit balls, and Brian Stepker told us he didn't feel like he was there. He did not want the game to get away.
First pitch, changeup for a ball. 1-0 to start the top of the 3rd inning. And we got AJ Pollock up at the plate for the Dodgers. Ball 2 with the changeup down low to AJ Pollock. I'm surprised this guy's still playing.
It's baseball. It happens.
2-0 pitch and a foul ball. A foul ball off the knob of the bat. So your count is 2-1.
Trying to check his swing or trying to avoid the pitch ball actually hits the bat.
Yeah, just nicked the bat too.
So we've seen one up and into Pollock. We've seen one up and into
Yeah.
already from Anderson.
So far for 5 likes. Come on, guys. Let's start liking the stream up more. And a foul ball to get back in the count. 2-2. 2-2 to AJ Pollock. Not too bad.
Anderson kind of rolled his eyes at it. We had a shot of that, which slipped your left, but so be it. 2-2 the count.
Change up in the zone, and that's down for a base hit. Oh, Adam Duvall Tritt. AJ Pollock stops it around second for a double. Yeah, true. I mean, the only time, because I don't know if you were watching, because I actually did mention Simmons in one video that I did earlier today. So, I mean, I highly recommend you guys check that out on my channel. Just hung a changeup. Yeah. Yeah, he just slipped, which is weird because. All right, now we got Matt Beatty up for the LA Dodgers. Now we got Ian Anderson finally coming out of the stretch. 94-mile-an-hour fastball, up just straight up out of the zone for ball 1. All right. So 1-0 count to Matt Beatty. Beatty with a line drive to Eddie Rosario for out number 1. I mean, that's a huge needed out because he was trying to go the other way, trying to score A.J. Pollock.
It's a scary feeling, Frenchman, when that ball gets in the lights.
Yeah, there's not much you can do except try to stop, maybe get low, do something, find a different angle. For him, he was able to refine the ball.
Yeah, Rosario just lost in the lights, but then just made that a quick adjustment to make that catch. Now we got Walker Buehler up. Most likely he's probably going to bunt here because that's kind of what the situation calls for. Oh, nope. Took a first pitch slider for strike 1. I mean, so far he hit a little bit over 100 in the regular season with an OPS of 293, which is to be expected with some pitchers. Sometimes can't hit good. I mean, look, that's still pretty decent for a pitcher to at least get on base, and actually swing the bat. 0-1 pitch coming and swinging a miss, strike 2 on a curveball by Ian Anderson.
It was almost a freebie that you could use it because you know they're not going to hit it if you throw a half decent one.
So now the count is 0-2 to Walker Buehler. Oh, 2 pitch coming to Buehler, and he let that fastball up out of the zone. So count is 1-2 to Walker Buehler. My Lord. So I mean, at this point, I would go back to the breaking ball since he's already looked at 2 plus. Now he looked at the fastball. A swing and a miss on the changeup. Foul to tip into the Jarno's glove. Out number 2 for strikeout number 3. I think. Alrighty. Now we got top of the lineup with Mookie Betts coming up with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd.
Second time through, here is Mookie Betts.
All right, first pitch to Mookie Betts. Picks and deals. A 95-mile-an-hour fastball right at the knees for strike 1.
As many long balls as they hit, you see here, Alvin's playing 10, 15 feet left of the bag. So all you have is Freddie Freeman. And with Pollock's speed, hits a run.
Betts is a career 329 hitter with runners in scoring position.
Well, Lord, 329 with runners in scoring possession with his average. Anderson picks up and deals. And a ground ball to Riley, and that's it. Just got out of that jam with a runner on second base. Good job to Ian Anderson to get out of that inning.
I thought I was managing my moderate to severe Crohn's disease.
Alrighty.
I realized something.
Now we're on a commercial break.
My symptoms were keeping me from being there for her. So I talked to my doctor and learned Humira is the #1 prescribed biologic for people with Crohn's disease. Humira helps people achieve remission that can last, and the majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief in as little as 4 weeks.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Humira.
All right.
Kiss the bride. It's about communication.
I love you very much.
Sign option 3.
Love you, Dad. Oh my God. Our baby girl.
So where are we?
I love being a camper.
Hello, camper.
We get to make s'mores and go on adventures. I wonder where we'll go today. Oh, look, a chair.
All right. So
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
now we're going to the bottom of the third inning with Eddie Rosario leading off for the Atlanta Braves.
Lopez, who had 13 hits in an NLCS back in '96, most all time in Braves postseason history. It's on the first pitch here.
First pitch swinging, and that's a pop up to Trey Turner at second base for one away in the bottom of the third.
Freddie's been begging Alex Anthopoulos for an ice cream machine in the clubhouse, and Alex said, you know what? In the East, I'll install one in your house. They want the East, of course, and Alex said it will be installed this week. And Freddie said, I'll take one in the clubhouse. Don't worry about my house. I'm sure what he really wants is a contract extension, right?
And we got Freddie Freeman coming up. First pitch and picks and deals. A 93 mile an hour. I don't know what pitch that was, but for strike one. Fastball at 96 on the outer half for strike two. All right, let's see what Freddie can do. Let's see what Freddie's got to do, because that pitch you could have just taken the other way to get a base hit. Wheeler picks up and deals, and it's a curveball, almost like a 59-footer or a 58-footer for ball one. Yeah, and then Freddie Freeman's going to be a free agent after end all this. Bounces another curveball. Count is even at 2-2 in the bottom of the third. Yeah, I think Freddie Freeman. See, that's the thing too. I don't think the Braves will let Freddie Freeman walk, and fights off a fastball on the hands to stay in the count.
This postseason, his home run off Josh Hader was a game winner in the bottom of the 8th inning in Game 4 of the division series. A go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 8th against one of the game's great closers.
And a 96 mile an hour fastball just up and out of the zone for ball three, and it's a full count to Freddie Freeman. All right, Wheeler picks up and deals, and fouls it, and Freddie Freeman fouls it all just to stay alive in the count.
I think there's a lot of guys that when they become a free agent, they want to go out there and test the water, see what happens. And then there's certain players who'd rather just stay in their own bed. Absolutely.
Fouls it off. Would have been ball four, but I mean, on the 96 mile an hour fastball, but fouls it off to stay in the count. Wheeler's now up to 38 pitches so far in the bottom of the third. Okay, it's a cutter.
This will be the ninth pitch coming. Giving him all he's got. Cutter, the curve, the fastball. Just fouled off a sinker, the two-seamer.
2 straight shakes and a nod. 3-2 pitch.
And ball 4. Freddie Freeman walks. It was a 9-pitch at bat. So, I mean, good at bat for Freddie Freeman. Yep. Pretty much now. Walker Buehler's now going back into the stretch with 1 out in the third and the bottom of the third. And with Freddie Freeman just walked to get on first. Now you got Ozzie Albies up, who was responsible to get one of the innings started with the double, and then with an Austin Riley RBI ground rule double. First pitch from Buehler, he picks up and deals. 95-mile-an-hour fastball, just up and out of the zone for ball 1. Oh, one. Now fouls off a cutter. Now count as 1-1 to Ozzie Albies. Why did I say Ozzie? Ozzie. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I mean. Okay. Buehler picks up and deals. And fouls it off a fastball off his hands for count. Now he's down to the count 1-2. To Ozzie Albies is down on the count 1-2. Alrighty.
Your size, man. It's dynamic. Appreciate you recognizing. I gotta give it a shot.
Alrighty. 42 pitches so far for Buehler. He picks up and deals. And Albies never chased that curveball in the dirt.
All shapes and sizes. It's a beautiful game. We've had some great games in the series. Down in the corner.
All right. And then picks up and deals. And swing and a miss, strike 3 on a curveball. All right. So that's 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning.
When you watch Walker Buehler throw that curveball, it's almost like he casts it into the sky, and as soon as it starts catching that spin, late break, that fools Albies.
And what's so hard is when you're a hitter and you see hard, and then that pitch.
Then we got Austin Riley up with 2 men. At first pitch swinging for strike, fouled off for strike 1.
Austin Riley with the low and deep ball. Home runs out of the double in the first. Don't forget to every RBI there at the NLCS. Lone Depot will be donating $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. That's on top of the over $500,000 they've already donated this year.
And another base hit for Austin Riley. Riley's now 2 for 2 with a single, now with a double, now a single. So we got 2 men on with 2 out to the bottom of the third. So it looks like the Braves got something cooking in this inning right now.
Everything was away to him, so I think Buehler was trying to come in just to keep him honest. And as you said, Riley ran out anything.
Austin Riley just fight it off that 2-seamer that was just on his hands.
He did have a play that was originally scored as a hit, the double. Remember the play that Gavin Lux misplayed in center field in Game 3? That was later changed to an error. Riley's 2 for 2 tonight. 2 on.
And then you got Adam Duvall, who flied out his first time up. So Buehler. So Buehler comes set, and he picks up and deals. And a swing and a miss on the slider for strike 1.
So, Ronnie, the difference between the cutter and the
4 or 5 miles per hour difference. But when it comes out of the hand, Frenchie will tell you it looks like the same exact pitch. This one just moves away and down from Duvall, trying to stay off that barrel.
As a right-handed hitter, that's what he does best. That cutter slider combo.
All right. Wheeler comes set, picks up and deals. 97. And strike two on the inner half of the plate at 97 miles an hour. Now, Adam Duvall is now down the hole 0-2 with ducks on the pond with 2 men out, 2 men on.
They're trying to find the answer to that. Okay, breaking ball, cutter away, fastball in. Okay, what do I need here to put it away? It's going through the scouter.
All righty.
It's up there in the clouds.
Wheeler comes set, picks up and deals, and swing and a miss, strike three. So that's the end of the third inning.
2 Ks in the inning. The Braves strand 2. Went back to that cut fastball. And Walker Buehler, he recognizes that moment. Braves come up empty in the third.
All righty. So far now,
We believe in what if. After all, if is our middle name. Like, what if we could go surfing and skiing in the same day? Boom. What if we could have the moon and the stars? What if we could roll like this? Or float like this? And we all live. Here we welcome all women with open arms. Even whatever this is. After all, there's only one wrong way to weather. What if you don't?
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently.
so now we're on a decent commercial break.
Ensuring food arrives as fresh as when it departs. Being first on the scene when every second counts. Or teaching biology without a lab. We are the leader in 5G, and the partner delivers exceptional.
Alrighty, so
Included in every plan. So you get it all without trade-offs. Unconventional thinking. It's better for business.
Restructured pork patty sandwich. Arby's real country style rib sandwich. Old, new. Oh man. Oh man. Arby's, we have the meat. Sweet dose of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin.
Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more. But it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
all right. Okay, let me adjust the scoreboard for you guys. So we're going into the top of the fourth inning. Hopefully after this commercial break.
Unexpected is a thing that gives you double the love.
With my new TD Double Up credit card, I really get double cash back.
Oh, hang on.
Wow.
Let's save.
You guys, love me. We actually do. I love you too. Wow. Never said it that fast before.
Introducing the TD Double Up credit card.
There we go. Sorry about that. Apparently, I forgot to save the scoreboard. Hopefully, be like the last commercial break. Then we'll start at the top of the fourth inning. Oh. Yes, and I'll give him a reminder. So tomorrow night is Game 7, if necessary. If the Dodgers come back if the Dodgers beat the Atlanta Braves. So right now Anderson goes back to work and misses it just a bit, way up high with the fastball for ball one. Counts 1-0 to Corey Seager, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Just missed inside, not by much, maybe let's say a half an inch on the inner half to Corey Seager. So count is 2-0 to Seager. And Seager hits a line drive to left to Jock Peterson for out number 1 to start the top of the fourth inning.
Keeping with the Dodgers, they did place Joe Kelly on the injured list, so he's out for this series and next if they advance to the World Series. David Price was added in Joe Kelly's spot.
Yeah, so Joe Kelly got placed on the injured list for, and then David Price gets activated.
Start in the first inning with biceps.
Alrighty. So now I got Trey Turner up. Anderson picks up and deals. Fastball up and out of the zone for ball one. Counts 1-0 to Trey Turner, who struck out in his first at bat. Takes a strike called strike on the outer half on a curveball. Counts 1-1 to Trey Turner. So far, I mean, Ian Anderson has been very efficient. So right now, Ian Anderson gets his sign, picks up and deals. Oh, come on, Blue. That's right. That's a strike all day. Oh, Lord. Braves fans are not happy. That was, yeah, should have called a strike. So obviously, it would have been 1-2, picks up and deals. Now it's 3-1. That was just a missed strike call by the home plate umpire. Unacceptable. Anderson lines up, picks up and deals. Swing and a miss, strike two on a changeup, which would have been strike three if the home plate umpire did not call that outside pitch as a ball. So now it's a full count to Trey Turner. Anderson winds up. He picks up and deals, and he walks him. And that's going to be a problem now that Trey Turner is a speed threat on the bases.
Yeah, Dave Roberts, as much of a fan as Will Smith as you, Jeff. He told me the way he affects the game on both sides of the ball. He said, you watch, 3 years, he'll be the best catcher in all of baseball. And he's got pop. He said, one of the future faces of our franchise for sure.
Yeah, Lord, I think offensively, he's there. I mean, he has shown.
So now I got Will Smith up. So I mean, the best player, hopefully try to at least get a double play here to end this fourth inning right here. Anderson goes from the stretch. He picks up and deals. Takes a strike. First pitch strike. So 0-1 to Will Smith. So right now, 50 pitches so far for Ian Anderson. Still an efficient pitch count so far. And hope now Anderson gets set, and he throws over to keep an eye or keep Trey Turner honest over at first base.
So very difficult for Darnell. They won't have a lot of time if Turner decides to steal.
There's only been one caught steal in his entire National League postseason.
Trey Turner draws another throw over.
23 straight stolen bases in the National League postseason until that one 2 nights ago.
That's crazy to think. 23 of 24.
Stolen base has come back in the postseason.
So we got 0-1 to Will Smith. He picks up and deals. Just missed on the inner half of the plate. Just off, but close enough because he kind of Bill just flinched a tiny bit.
Good pitch. Good call by Barstow. That ball stayed inside.
Yeah, just a bit inside.
Almost threw it away. Nice play by Freeman.
Yeah, and then Anderson almost threw it away.
For Darno back there catching. You see Freddie makes a good grab here. That ball gets past him. Trey Turner's on third. But not a lot of fastballs, but a lot of changeups. So
Anderson has got to use more of his fastballs, though. That's the problem.
2 curveballs in this at bat against Smith for Anderson.
And he shoots it the other way. And then, so now the Dodgers got 2-1 with 1 out in the top of the fourth. And just shoots it the other way. Man.
I saw a lot of these hits in Los Angeles. The humble approach of using that right side that's left empty. John Peterson in right has got
Oh, Lord.
a better direction on that throw into third.
We've seen Smith do that all postseason. Probably the one guy in the Dodgers that has done a good job of spraying the ball.
Now Chris Taylor.
Now Chris Taylor's up at the plate.
The first pitch. With a 3-run homer on the first pitch. In the third inning of Game 5, they put the Dodgers ahead for good.
And he chops a first pitch change. Looks like a first pitch change up foul for strike one.
Chris Taylor entering into the record books in Game 5. 12th player with 3 homers in a postseason game, but the first to ever do it in an elimination game. He drove in 6, only keeping Hernandez. More RBIs in a single LCS game. And the 13 total bases a Dodger postseason record. 3 homers, also had an RBI single in Game 5.
All right, picks up. Anderson picks up and deals, and spiked the changeup in the dirt. Now Braves got bullpen action going with AJ. The lefty AJ Minter is getting ready in the Braves bullpen.
Braves talented lefties, and if Snitker has it his way, he'll just ride lefties all the way to the finish line.
Anderson Buehler, but already a guy warming up. It's turned into a bullpen series, guys.
Yes.
Feels like it always is for this day and age. We talk a lot about the starters. Both of these teams
Gets set. Anderson picks up and deals. Fouls it off. So the count is 1-2 to Chris Taylor. And just right off the mask at Darno.
To the count. Braves have a shift on. Can make for an awkward double play if it's on the ground. Albies closest to the bat.
I'm sorry, I don't want to shift in that situation. I'll just, since you got runners on first and second with less than 2 outs. I mean, you get, well, hang on a second. Anderson gets set, pitch, a nice block by Darno to keep that in front. Count is 2-2 to Chris Taylor.
Sense of confidence for the Braves pitchers to know that Darno just smothers everything. He's not throwing the ball well right now. They're running it at will on Darno and the pitchers.
All righty. Anderson's already at 56 pitches, man. I think one more. I think he's going to get one more inning at the stage of the game. And then I think it's going to be a bullpen game on from there. So the next pitch, he comes set, picks up and deals. Woo! Just missed at the belt. And Nakudi say, "What was that?" Like, just a tad. Ooh, I think most umpires will be ringing batters up with that kind of pitch. And they got Ballinger on deck, which is yikes. All right. Anderson comes set. Pitches. And fouls it off. Okay.
So if you're wondering why the runners are staying put here, I mentioned Taylor strikes out a lot, at least in the regular season. He finished 6th in the National League in strikeouts. 167. And he's been a different kind of hitter in the postseason. If the runners were ever
all right.
and they tried to steal the bases, your best play for Darno is Will Smith.
All right. Okay, Anderson's already at 60 pitches already. I think this might be his last inning, in my honest opinion. All right, 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. And swinging a miss, strike 3 on a changeup. 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. So that's 4 Ks for Ian Anderson.
One of the hardest at-bats probably in Anderson's career. Fastball inside, changeup. He counters with a good stop by Darno. Fastball inside that crowds him. And then he goes back to his best pitch, changeup. That
knows the pitching line. Good throw off by Taylor and finally the changeup. Gets him swinging over the top of it.
All right, so that's the fourth strikeout of the night. 2 outs, 2 men on. Cody Bellinger at the plate. He lined out in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming to Bellinger, and it is a swing and a miss, strike one on a changeup.
What set that Taylor strikeout up was that 3-2 fastball he fouled off. Once he saw that, he started a little earlier, and that's when Anderson threw that changeup.
That's just a good pitch by Ian Anderson.
Against the Dodgers, his ERA is over 5, so he's never had that many good starts against them. Bellinger against Anderson in his career, 0 for 7.
Yeah, I mean, so the 0-1 pitch coming to Bellinger, and it is a just a bit high. Fastball up, just fastball up at 95. Count is even at 1-1 to Cody Bellinger.
A huge postseason last year, had a game-winning homer against Atlanta in Game 7 of the LCS, put him ahead for good. Those are his numbers against Ian Anderson.
The 1-1 pitch coming to Bellinger. Swing and a miss, strike two on a fastball right down the chute. Count is 1-2, 2 outs. With
Remember, this is Anderson's 7th postseason start. 2 outs, runners in scoring position. Hit 128 on
alrighty. All right. The one gets set for the 1-2 pitch. And that gets through, and the Dodgers are going to score a run on that. Yeah, I think yeah, Ian Anderson is done. Still should have went right back inside.
Another guy who shortens up and kind of just throws it in place. Kind of the big swing we saw him take on the first two. He had a massive hole. Like anything, if you're going to shift, look how he cut down that swing.
He just poked it right into the hole.
almost enough sample size that has to tell these teams in the postseason you're going to have to put some thought into how to defend hitters with 2 strikes in the post. This is not the regular season. Hitters change their approach in the postseason.
Think about the first 2 swings we saw from Belgium. Helmet almost fell off.
He wanted the 3-run homer.
That's my point. But then all of a sudden, like you said, you've got to be able to me, soften that shift some. Because that's got to be frustrating for Ian Anderson as a pitcher to make a good pitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you should not. I don't like the shift.
Well done. Watch Bellinger on the move now. He's been running in the postseason as well.
First and third. Bellinger ties it. His 4th RBI of this championship series.
All right, now we got AJ Pollock up. First pitch for a strike. 0-1 to AJ Pollock.
The Braves are still going with the big shift, even with Pollock. In Game 4, he got the 2 RBI singles by going to right field.
The only 2 runs the Dodgers scored in that game.
They actually moved always the Braves did in that sequence back over on the right side of second, and he still hit it to the right always.
Just missed a bit inside. Count is 1-1 to AJ Pollock. Oh, Lord.
The spray chart shows you that the bulk of the season and even the bulk of a career, it can change on a dime in the postseason. 1 ball, 1
1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch coming, and he popped him up. Riley calls everybody off, and that's out number 3. Yeah, despite the Dodgers scoring, that's all they got. All right, now we're cutting to commercial break.
This baseball postseason, new customers can bet $1 on either team and win $100 if they get a hit. Whether it's a grounder in the gap, a line drive up the middle, or a grand slam out the park, any hit means you win. And if you're not in a sportsbook state, anyone can play free for $50,000 with our late inning free-to-play pools. So download the DraftKings app now. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to win $100 if your team gets a hit, and make it rain.
Okay. 1 dad, 1 mom, 3 kids, 1 pack of Ben's original jasmine rice, 1 pinch of chaos. We're all original recipes.
I didn't realize my DNA could tell me if I had a higher chance for type 2 diabetes. So when my 23andMe report said I did, it was a wake-up call.
I don't just play someone brainy on TV. I'm an actual neuroscientist, and I love the science behind Nariva Plus. Unlike ordinary memory supplements, Nariva Plus fuels 60 indicators.
All right, so most likely Ian Anderson is done after that inning because he's already almost up to 70 pitches so far.
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2 to 1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
How you doing back there? Patient stable. His vitals look good. Let's stop real quick. You cool with that?
Yeah, get those savings.
You're a trooper.
Can I get a hot dog?
We'll get you a hot dog.
A slushy.
And a slushy.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save.
I'll take these savings. Thank you so much.
So drop what you're doing, because rewards come first.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Oh, hopefully this be like the last commercial break before the bottom of the 4th inning. Now, if I'm the Braves, I would hopefully try to answer back, in my honest opinion.
A lot of TV to get through.
Catch up.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo.
Season 5, here we go.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
You're watching the 2021 National
Alrighty.
Championship Series on CBS. It's presented by Loan Depot. Who's going to own this moment? Dodgers are hoping to push this series to a Game 7. Like Walker Buehler coming back on 3 days rest.
Now we got Jock Peterson leading off the bottom of the 4th. First pitch, strike 1 on the just clipped the outside corner by Walker Buehler. But Jock Peterson lined out his first time at bat. So I mean, hopefully Jock Peterson is due to at least get this inning started. And swinging and a miss, strike 2 on the inner half on another fastball.
Fastball on the outside corner, and then cutter in a place that Peterson could not handle it. Been a workhorse this year. 33 starts, tied for the Major League lead, 207 innings. Most he's ever thrown.
Wow. He just fights that off. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's a foul ball off his foot.
Most hitters' reaction will be to stay in the box. It hit him in the thigh, off his foot. It only hit him 4 times before. Like, come on, it hit him.
Yeah, they're saying it's a foul ball. And it is a foul ball. It fouled off his foot.
Jock almost played it off. He played it off beautifully, man.
Arriving back in Atlanta yesterday, how many pearls have we seen? Walking around the battery here, every kid got the pearls on.
Yeah, and Jock Peterson holds that low pitch down. Count is 1-2.
There we go. The big pearls there. They're everywhere.
It's unbelievable.
Walker picks up and deals. And Jock Peterson strikes out on a check swing. So that's so far that's 5 strikeouts for Walker Buehler.
You know, the story that got all the news today, of course, is that Max Scherzer deciding that he couldn't pitch today. But it really took away from the real story, and that is who's playing in the game today. And it's Walker Buehler, and what he's doing on 3 days rest. It's been phenomenal so far.
Now we got Dansby Swanson up. He's 0 for 1 as well. First pitch coming. And it gets jammed. And flies it out to center field to Cody Bellinger. Makes the catch for out number 2 in the bottom of the 4th.
Yesterday, those two are playing catch. Scherzer feels the fatigue in his arm. He had mentioned after his game 2 start that he has a dead arm. The dead arm is a familiar phrase for baseball pitchers. And as they're playing catch, Buehler says, I got it. I'm good. I feel good. You know, however they worked it out, let's flip-flop and see if we can give it a run. The athletic trainers, the pitching personnel passed it up to Roberts. He confirmed it. Checked in with the front office to see if this is the way we want to go, and that's how the evolution of why it is Buehler today instead of Scherzer.
And remember, there is such a big difference in ages of these two pitchers, and Buehler is right in the middle of his prime.
I got Darnold up at bat. First pitch foul ball, and as out of play.
He only threw 76 pitches in game 3 before he got pulled. Not your usual 100 to 110 for Walker Buehler.
Buehler is 27. Scherzer is 37. Scherzer is also a pending free agent at season's end.
Yep. I mean, we got Scherzer going to be a free agent. Freddie's going to be a free agent. So we got a couple free agents in this game, potential free agents in this game. So it counts now 1-1 on a slider on the outside part of the zone.
He did not in game 2. He actually nodded as Roberts was walking to the mound and willfully handed him the ball. When Roberts did that to Scherzer in the wild card game, Scherzer didn't give him the ball. He shook his hand as if to say, okay, nice to meet you. I thought there was going to be a TKO at some point.
And strike 2. I don't know what the Braves are doing right now because they're going to get set down to side, almost inside in order at this right now because it looks like Walker Buehler is getting really stronger as the game goes on. And Darnell holds up a pitch that was way outside of the zone. Wow. Okay, so I'm wrong that Ian Anderson is going to bat for himself. Full count to Travis Darno.
Now you're seeing that pitch take a little more effect.
8 swings and misses tonight. In a normal start for him, about 12 a game. It was down to 3 in his last start.
3-2 pitch coming, and ball 4. He walked the number 8 hitter.
It's a 2-out walk. And now decision time here for Brian Snitker.
Oh, now Anderson's getting pinch hit for.
Interesting with 2 outs and a runner on first. First batter for the Dodgers next inning.
All right, Andrianza has been named the pinch hitter. You know what? Good job to Ian Anderson, though. You know, what if without that inning right, that bottom of the third, top of the 4th inning, I think he could at least got one more inning out of it. But unfortunately, almost at 70 pitches. Like, why waste him? Why waste his arm? But yeah, but good job to Ian Anderson for his performance, though.
He's going to take a chance right now with a bat on. AJ Minter will be on the pitch in the 5th inning.
Ari Andrianza is coming to pinch hit for Ian Anderson. He did not go on a check swing on a first pitch curveball. So 1-0 to Ari Andrianza.
Everybody's got, my last years of my career, I did a lot, and you get to know when they give you good warning usually. Walt Weiss, the bench coach for the Braves, hey, come get loose. If this situation comes up, be ready. And for him, he's done it all year.
Fair ball for Ari Andrianza. Darnell gets held up at third. So that's a two-out double. So we got runners on second and third with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Good job by Ron Washington to hold up Travis d'Arnaud, because d'Arnaud cannot run. He's not a good runner. So I mean, that's a good opportunity. That's a smart play by Ron Washington, just to hold him at third. And then you got top of the order coming up. And then just Mookie Betts, man, did all he could. Managed to get the ball out of the corner quickly and just prevented that run from scoring. And then you got Eddie Rosario. Now you got Eddie Rosario coming up to the plate.
If he hits that on the barrel, that's a foul ball. But when you break your bat on that ball down the line, it'll stay true. And that's what happened for Adrianza. His first pitch hit.
They're going to be using Rosario's bat as well.
That better not be Rosario's gamer, I'll tell you that.
That better be one that's way up in the bat.
That's right. So Bessie is starting to get loose in the Dodger pit.
And then
Rosario 3 for 6 with runners in scoring position this postseason.
He has been the man for the Braves.
Alrighty, so we got 2 on, 2 out. Now we got the top of the order with Eddie Rosario leading off. First pitch goes, swing and a miss, strike 1 on the fastball right down the middle.
As opposed to the other night, you got the great Freddie Freeman up next, so you have to pitch to their hottest hitter.
Braves have 5 hits with 2 outs. Second, third, and a cut and a miss.
And swinging and a miss, strike 2, fouled into Will Smith's glove. 0-2.
Starts right down the middle of the plate and just comes in on your hands.
Just cuts enough to throw the timing right off.
You are getting a lot of whiffs right now. Bodes well for him.
All right, 0-2 to Eddie Rosario. The pitch and foul ball. Wait. Eddie Rosario manages to foul it off just to stay alive in this at bat.
He has reached base in 14 of his last 21 plate appearances. Can hardly get him out right now.
So far tonight, 5 of the 6 hits have come with 2 outs just into this for this game tonight, which is insane. Which is come on. Now we got Rosario 0-2 pitch coming and way to hold. He's almost got him to bite. So count as 1-2 to Eddie Rosario in the bottom of the 4th with 2 men on, especially 2 men on in scoring position, and with 2 outs. All right, and it just takes a deep breath to just try to reset. 1-2 pitch coming, and foul ball. He's right on it.
Look at the sinker the pitch before to try to get Rosario off and came back with that cutter. You saw the big curveball he threw Ozzy Albies earlier, but Rosario, good low ball hitter.
Yeah, so far this sequence, Buehler has thrown 4 cutters and a sinker to Eddie Rosario, and he fouled both those pitches off. So now, I don't think Buehler. I think Buehler's getting his pitch count is getting up there as well. He's already at 68 pitches right now. One way to fight. Okay, so Rosario fights it off. Would have been ball 2, but
Dave Roberts would go at Vesia to face Freeman if Rosario reaches here. Yes, he will.
so yeah, now the Dodgers got Vesia warming up in their bullpen, so it's most likely he's probably going to come in for Freddie Freeman. So Buehler's got 69 pitches so far. Okay, here we go. 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch. And gone! Home run! Eddie Rosario! What a clutch home run by Eddie Rosario in the bottom of the 4th. Wow, 361, 105 miles an hour off the bat. In a single series, wow. Eddie Rosario, 14 hits in the National League Championship Series, which is most by a Braves player. It's just absolute insanity right now. Yeah, get your current call, Rosario. And you guys, a lot of the Braves fans rocking the pearls for Jock Peterson. Interesting. Insanity. Wow, I guess we're going first pitch fastball. Yeah, right in the sweet spot. Now, 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Just low. Ball 2. Just a little bit of a hope, but just got out. Obviously, the right field is very short. So 3-0 to Freddie Freeman. So it's most likely Walker Buehler is done. So, I mean, and he walked Freddie Freeman. Yeah, Buehler. I mean, that'll do it for you. The fact that he gave up a 3 home run.
Rosario fouled off 3-4 tough pitches, barely got to him. That's what my guy's hot.
And a foul ball from Ozzy Albies.
He's going to take a shot with his best pinch hitter. Ends up with a double, second and third. Freeman's in the hole.
So 0-1 to Ozzy Albies. Alrighty. 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch is coming. And foul ball.
I don't care how old DY is. He's still the fastest first base coach in baseball. Walker Buehler and Travis Darno with 1-2 count with 2 outs already in this 4th inning. He walked it. Double a homer and a walk.
And swinging a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the 4th. Well, the Braves with a clutch home run by Eddie Rosario. So that's the end of the 4th inning. So far, the score goes as Atlanta Braves 4, Dodgers 1. Wow. Okay. Wow. What an inning from the Braves. From the Braves. Now to the top of the 5th inning we go. Can't get that copyrighted. Can't do that. So now to the top of the 5th we go. Alrighty.
Price fees, but Domino's is adding up to $15 million in price freeze to online delivery orders. And we tried some unique ways to tell people they're getting free food.
What makes new Salonpas arthritis gel so good for arthritis pain? Salonpas contains the most prescribed topical pain relief ingredient. It's clinically proven, reduces inflammation, and comes in original prescription strength. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
You're ready to start your own business. LegalZoom can help you set it up. We help launch and support millions of small businesses. It's kind of our thing. Start an LLC, corporation, or nonprofit with LegalZoom. Let's make it official.
Hi, welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? 2 Sonic Grilled Cheese Double Burgers.
I'm on it.
Order up.
Sonic grilled cheese double burger ready for pickup.
What you see, it's what you get, it's what you get. I said what you see, it's what you get, my baby, it's what you get.
I actually designed the trees in the yard in the spiral design. So I've been doing that and getting into horticulture lately. It wasn't really my thing, but now that I have the space and the yard to do it, I actually enjoy it.
The MLB postseason on TBS is brought
Well,
to you by
time.
Home means everything, and by the advanced and luxurious.
Yeah, I could not agree more with that statement. Just, I mean, you cannot tell me that's not a. You cannot ask me what a clutch home run like that. If that's not clutch, I don't know what is. A.J. Minter is now in the game for the Atlanta Braves. First pitch is ball 1 to Albert Pujols. So it looks like it's gonna So basically, Pujols and Souza Jr. are going against the lefty A.J. Minter. 1-0 pitch, and here it comes. Strike 1. Count is 1-1 to Albert Pujols. And Gradwell's now thrown in the Dodgers bullpen. So it's most likely, it's definitely that Buehler is done. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And Pujols fouls it off.
Souza came on the bench, started and had a couple of hits. I love the post-game interview with Albert Pujols and Pedro Martinez in Spanish. It was a great conversation. I didn't understand it, but I enjoyed it. Just to see those two and the love they have for each other and the respect they have for each other.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And Pujols leaves it upstairs. Alrighty. So we got Chavez and Jackson.
Right-handed, not so much with his late age now, but the guy can still hit left-handed pitch.
How so? Wait, how? What do you mean by that? Woo! Come on, man. Man, 3-2 count. Man, Pujols this season hitting 300 against lefties, but right-handers, he is just atrocious against right-handers. So, I mean, now the full count.
With the Angels, 85 with the Dodgers in the regular season.
Yeah, fouled off his foot.
Did a good job just to get a piece of that cutter. It's a good cutter by Mentor.
Most men that hurts when they foul it off their foot.
Instead, they have to put the ball away. They threw it away.
Yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. But I mean, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1 out at the top of the 5th.
See Albert shaking his head. I think it was the first changeup we saw that whole AB. It was the perfect time.
Just missed on the changeup by AJ Minter.
And with Pujols striking out, they'll pull Souza back. And Burns will hit. Burns was just added to the roster. That was when Justin Turner was injured.
So Andy Burns is now coming up as a pinch hitter.
Grounded out. That was a great play by Ozzie Albies. Injury replacement.
So first pitch to Burns. And grounds out to Dansby Swanson for out number 2 in the top of the 5th.
He swings at the first pitch. In both of his at-bats here in the LCS.
It's not good speed down the first.
I'll tweet it. He runs hard every time. A hard 90, said Dave Roberts. Gives you a hard 90 every time. Or Joe Madden, his phrase that he put on the t-shirts, remember, respect 90, respect 90. So
Now we are back at the top of the order with Mookie Betts up, who is 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out so far in tonight's ball game.
To center, then a ground out to third. The ground out to third came with a runner at second base in the third, and it ended the inning.
First base for a strike to Mookie Betts. Strike 2 to Mookie Betts. Strike 2 on a changeup. All right. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. And bounces the pitch for ball 1. So now it counts 1-2 to Mookie Betts.
It's been the opposite pitchers that have given him trouble. He's just 1 for 15 against lefties this postseason. He's done a lot of damage on the road in the postseason as well. Thrived in the road games.
So Minter gets set. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end to the top of the 5th inning. Or the fastball up and away.
Holler needs a parachute. So, the marketing department sends her a promo code. Sales suggest the perfect style. Commerce makes it easy to buy. And service makes sure she gets answers to any important questions. Salesforce Customer 360 unites your teams with a single view of your customer. So Paula gets all the support she needs.
restructured pork patty. Arby's Real Country Style Rib Sandwich. Arby's, we have the meat. Sweet juice and softness.
This is soft.
Holy shit.
Excuse me. Roll it back.
Now back to the commercial break.
It's so cushiony soft, you'll want more. But it's so absorbent, you can use less.
Oh, lordy.
I just got my cashback map. Is this for real?
Yeah, we match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically.
Woo, I got my money.
Trying to contain yourself, isn't it?
Let go. Woo.
Get a dollar for dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
Icy hot. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. Feel the power of contrast therapy. So you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
Expected.
All right. So hopefully this last commercial can be done, so we can get back to the bottom of the fifth, to the start of the bottom of the fifth.
Unexpected is a bank that gives you double the love.
With my new TD Double Up credit card, I really get double cash back.
You do.
Wow. You guys love me.
We actually do.
I love you too. Wow. Never said that fast before.
Introducing the TD Double Up credit card. 50% cash back.
Man, it's not too bad. It was such a good game so far, man. It's up to like 4 in the third inning so far in tonight's ball game.
And you can win on the road with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G coverage. Tickets to every MLB ballpark next season by text.
So it looks like Pujols is coming in to play first base for Matt Beatty.
Pujols will stay in to play first after he pitched hit in the top of this fifth inning. And Robbie, the new pitcher is
So Brusdar Graterol comes in out of the bullpen for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
so far for the Dodgers.
Alrighty.
7 total pitchers have been used at different times in the 6-game series. With the 4 innings,
First pitch at 100-mile-an-hour fastball right up in the zone for strike 1 to Austin Riley.
the bullpen has pitched 29 and a third innings in this series. And just think about where the Dodgers were to start the year. I mean,
And a foul ball. So that's 0-2 for Austin Riley.
they've lost some pieces for sure. Lost Dustin May to Tommy John in May. The Trevor Bauer situation, he's got legal troubles. He's been away from the ball.
And 0-2 pitch coming and misses way outside for ball 1.
They found themselves without Max Scherzer here for this
So
game.
now Austin Riley is down in the hole 1-2 against Brusdar Graterol.
Answer the bell. It's Buehler comes back on 3 days rest. Kershaw an elbow injury last week of the season. Buehler
Count is 2-2 to Austin Riley.
tomorrow's paper, but serious respect for the capital R from this person in the booth at least. Buehler 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks.
And pops up 102-mile-an-hour fastball for out number 1 to Corey Seager.
He amazes me pitching Graterol. I mean, 1 or 2. It's unbelievable. 7 2/3 innings pitched now, Frenchie. 4 hits allowed, a run, 0.55 whip. Opponent's average 154. I mean, you really do look at it, because you go look at his season numbers, they weren't, off the charts jump at you, but the biggest thing for him, and that's what Dave Roberts said, if he can throw strikes. I mean, you see some of the swings he gets from right-handers at 102. You had a conversation
All
with John
right.
Jansen today. You haven't even really talked about Graterol. You haven't even seen how good he is.
So first pitcher Duval, 102-mile-an-hour fastball right down the chute.
Down where you got balls going both ways.
Man, that is it. Yeah, good luck hitting that. My Lord.
Away in the fifth inning.
The
The ball is 0 for 2. Braves lead this game 4-1. Game
Gratterall comes set, pitch. Fouls off 101-mile-an-hour fastball. So now he's down to the count 0-2 in the bottom of the fifth.
To turn this thing around in the middle of the season, their outfield to start the year, Marcelo Zuna, Pache, Acuna. Acuna trending as an MVP, perhaps one of the great players in the game. And then they lost them all. Arcia, Heredia, and Almonte.
And he looks at a strike three right on a fastball on the outer half of the plate for strike three call for two outs. 2 outs right now at the bottom of the fifth on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Jorge Soler, who is just coming back from COVID and played in one game and game 5. But I tell you, Lord, Alex Anthopoulos was able to flip this roster fast. He did not give up on his team when they were middling around 500.
Now, Jock Peterson is coming up to the plate with 2 outs. 0 for 2. He struck out and is lined out so far tonight.
Jose Bautista called out management for not adding at the deadline. At the time, the club was tied for a wild card and says one of his biggest professional regrets was not going for it. He promised himself if he believed.
So, first pitch for a ball that was inside of Jock Peterson. 1-0 pitch. Now it takes a second pitch fastball at 100 miles an hour right down the chute. So now he's pretty much seen that strike. So the 1-1 pitch. And that hits him.
Third line right there is the reason the Atlanta Braves are in Game 6 of the NLCS. But that's since joining the Braves.
What?
I mean, every single guy putting up major production.
Peterson hit by pitch.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you did get hit.
Across the legs there, and Peterson is aboard. And those 4 players, what was it, 47 home runs that they hit since coming over?
And Ron Snitker never told us in the dugout, guys. I said sometimes it's just not your year.
Yeah.
And you got a punt, and he says Alex Anthopoulos went and got me some guys.
Yeah, he didn't punt. He went for it.
Yeah.
First pitch swinging and lines out to third. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the 5th inning. And now it's time for a commercial break. Oh. All right. End of the 5th.
Crispy bacon and a melted 3-cheese bun, all toasted to morning perfection. You're not dreaming, they're real. Only at Taco Bell. What's inside Airborne? A blast of immune support that's more than just vitamin C. It's a unique crafted blend with zinc and other vitamins, minerals, and herbs. Seize today with Airborne, the #1 immune support gummy and effervescent brand.
My job search was so frustrating. Baking helped with my stress. ZipRecruiter helped with my job search. It's like a free personal recruiter doing the heavy lifting for me. So I can apply with
Alrighty. So far, easy inning for the Dodgers for Bruce Gratterall to end that 5th inning.
And put ZipRecruiter to work for you.
Whoa! I see you're loving Cricket's unlimited plan with all these awesome extras. But it's time to stop scrolling. Nice. Everything you want, including the price.
Yeah, might as well change it.
Well, we made it to another.
I guess I'll do it this one because this actually looks better.
This year's
Not too shabby. 4 viewers on the stream. Thank you guys for stopping by for the postseason stream. I really appreciate it though. That's the thing. 5 viewers. Come on, guys. Let's light this stream up. Like it up, guys. And if you're also new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notification bell on so you guys won't miss any of my uploads or live streams like this every now and again.
92% of colon cancers, even in early stages. I'm for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you.
When 2 jobs aren't enough, they find a way. When there's not enough to eat, they find a way. For the people they love, they find a way. Some of America's hardest working families are in danger of losing their homes. But thanks to you, hope marches on. When you give $25 a month, you help families find a way to stay in their homes.
A 3-run home run by Eddie Rosario in the fourth inning.
Alrighty. And we're back from commercial break. I'll gotta update the scoreboard.
Kings, the best place to get in on the MLB action. Daily fantasy sports betting and free-to-play pools all postseason. You can play in free late-inning pools for a swing at over 50,000.
So now we're in the top of the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody got 4 viewers in the. Rank that 380. All right, first page from Minter in this inning is a called strike. Counts 0-1 to Corey Seager, who is 0 for 2 with a ground out and the fly out so far in tonight's ball game. So Minter gets set, gets the signs he wants. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Corey Seager.
Did a lot of damage. 1 through 4, not so much tonight. 1 for 8, that top of the lineup.
Minter gets set, and the 0-2 pitch. It's outside for ball 1.
Minter, a Texan from Bullard, Texas. Played his college ball at Texas A&M.
Minter gets here comes the 1-2 pitch. And down for ball 2.
He's only given up 2 hits thus far.
I'm not sure. I'm really hoping the Philly can grab him if Stott's not ready. In my honest opinion. Then again, who knows? He might resign with the Dodgers anyways. Whoa. Wow, that would have been strike 3 call, but no. So now it's a full count to Corey Seager.
With his enthusiasm for Minter, look at this.
That's the old set up away and you reach across. And a lot of the umpires, they just won't call.
That's absolutely ridiculous. That should have been a strike 3 call, but now here comes the 3-2 pitch. And fouls it off the knob of the bat.
How many teams that can roll lefty for this many innings to the finish line? Like the Braves, it's an advantage. Their closer, Will Smith, left-handed. Matzik, Minter. And it's a perfect combination against the Dodgers.
Okay, so Mitchell gets the signs that he wants. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. And strike 3 called at the knees on the outside part of the plate. 1 away for the Atlanta Braves.
And it is out number 1 here in the 6th inning.
A lot of times you get this pitch from the left-hander, you think it's going to sink at some point. That stayed true right on the bottom of the strike zone.
Minter fired up.
Yeah, it just froze him on a good outside painted fastball.
1 away. Here is Trey Turner.
Trey Turner up.
First ball swinging.
Good play by Austin Riley, and a good dig with Freddie Freeman. 2 away for the Atlanta Braves.
2 outs in the inning. That looked doomed for disaster from the start.
Oh, yeah, did you see the hop? Took Riley all the way over, and then Freddie Freeman, the gold glover. What a scoop.
Yeah, just and waited for Freddie to hang on to the bag, though.
This infield defense is going to be a big reason why.
Not with you.
Almost lost the handle. That's why.
They got
Throw. But picked by the gold glove.
He appreciated it. It saves a lot of errors, does Freddie Freeman.
yeah. Unfortunately, I have a feeling he's going to.
That's a
First pitch to Will Smith is for a ball. 1-0 to Will Smith.
Riley thought he was perfectly camped in front of that ball, and it took a right turn right here.
I think if Trey Turner was jammed a little, that put some extra English on it.
The 1-0 pitch is called for a strike. So the count is 1-1 to Will Smith, who is 1 for 2 tonight.
Will Smith had a single in the fourth. Was left stranded at third. Dodgers' best opportunity to score in that fourth. They did play one. Stranded runners at the corners.
Here comes a 1-1 pitch, and bounces in for ball 2.
Victors come on and retired 5 in a row with 3 strikeouts and 2 ground ball outs. Wants a changeup.
All right. The 2-1 pitch, and it comes, and ball 3. So the 3-1 to Will Smith. And the top of the 6th. Okay.
Smith just shortened up his swing last time up. Punch one in the right field.
So, and here comes the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 pitch is called. So now it's a full count to Will Smith. Now the Braves fans are on their feet. Counts 3-2 to Will Smith. Let's see what Mitchell wants to go with here on the full count right now. And yeah, it is an nail biter. And the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the 6th inning.
The Braves are 9 defensive outs away from a trip to the World Series. Picking at third, picking at first.
Now, commercial break.
With clean, fresh ingredients, Panera's new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread is a mouth-watering explosion of yes.
I'll be right back, guys. Time for this stream to go to its commercial break.
Heck yes. Panera.
Okay.
Yes. Now $1 delivery.
I love being a camper.
Hello, camper.
We get to make s'mores and go on adventures. I wonder where we'll go today. Oh, look, a chair.
Go, lady.
What makes new Salonpas arthritis gel so good for arthritis pain? Salonpas contains the
Welcome back, everybody.
Rewards come first.
Okay, still the TV still on the last, hopefully the last commercial break. All right.
Still a lot of TV to get through. Catch up. Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo.
Season 5, here we go.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Space Camp presented by T-Mobile, the leader in 5G coverage. Taking it down on the field at Truist Park. Been some activity on those bases. Dodgers
Now they're showing the T-Mobile base cam.
on an RBI single by Bellinger, but the Braves got one of the first.
Now, bottom 6 with Gratterall back on the mound. You got Darno at the plate.
Here's Travis Darno now. He'll start it. Darno started the rally in the 4th inning. He was down in a
First pitch for a strike. 0-1.
And then the Atlanta Braves had 4 consecutive base runners with 2 outs. Johan Camargo will hit next. He'll come off the bench.
So Johan Camargo is now on deck for the Atlanta Braves. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2.
Down 4 strikeouts.
I mean, the walk to Darno allowed Sticker to play his wild card. And he pinch hit for his pitcher Anderson.
Remember, Darno was down 1-2 in that.
The 0-2 pitch. Swinging into a strike 3 on the nasty slider outside the zone.
This guy's trending on a whole different level right now.
I think Darno's facial expressions when he struck out tells you everything he thought about that AB.
Second strikeout for Gratterall. As he hit Peterson. So now Camargo will come off the bench and pinch hit. He was a late add. He was not on the Division Series roster. Added to the LCS roster. You see, they did not have a hit in the regular season since most of his year in AAA.
Obviously, they're going back to the shift since Zaletti is up. Still don't like it.
He was a very valuable part of this team 3 seasons ago. And looked like he might get the third base job with Josh Donaldson signed. So then he became an outfield, a versatile player. Didn't have the same year.
He just never took to it. It's the same as
Fouled the first pitch off at 101 miles an hour for strike 1.
That's a good reason.
Yes.
Gratterall's hit 102 tonight. That's easy cheese.
Okay. And missed inside for 1-1 at 96 miles an hour.
Potential with Gratterall, or is he destined to be a closer, late game reliever?
Well, I'm sure almost every pitcher wants to be a starting pitcher, and he probably, with his arsenal, saw a good breaking ball.
And he pops up a fastball at 96. And then Bellinger makes the catch for out number 2.
He pitches on such great emotion.
And looks like Dave Roberts is coming out.
Because he mows people down. I love him in the slot he's in right now. And remember, Kenley Jansen is a free
Well,
agent.
that's it for Bruce Gratterall.
So Gratterall with Rosario coming up. Gratterall is out, hitting in 2/3. Dave Roberts is going to play matchup with the hottest hitter on the planet right now, at least in the National League. Eddie Rosario will set it up.
Now Eddie Rosario is going to come in. Is going to be at bat against the lefty. So now we got a pitching change.
The grandpas, the robots, and the giant pancakes. Because this year, the best house on the block is the International House of Pancakes.
Whoa! I see you're loving Cricket's unlimited plan with all these awesome extras. But it's time to stop scrolling. Nice. Everything you want, including the price.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just 1 day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you. You may kiss the bride.
Love you, Dad.
Oh my God. Don't make me cry.
I
being a camper.
Hello, camper.
We get to make s'mores and go on adventures. I wonder where we'll go today. Oh, look, a chair.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Rosario making a name for himself in this NLCS and all postseason long. 2 hits tonight, 3-run home run, broke a 1-1 tie, came with 2 outs in the 4th. Dave Roberts wants a left-handed pitcher.
Alrighty. So Alex Vesia has come on to pitch for the LA Dodgers in relief of Brusdar Graterol. They got Eddie Rosario back up to the plate after hitting a clutch 3-run shot. And with his 14 hits, is tied most in postseason history in a single series.
Postseason history, there were 7 players on that list who had 14. The others were in 7 games. Rosario's done it 5+. Still got a lot of game left here.
So first 2 pitches from Vesia were called balls. So we count as 2-0 to Eddie Rosario.
And then had a 4-hit game in game 4. Hit 2 homers.
All right. 2-0 pitch to Rosario. Swings and fouls it off for strike 1.
Just in the NLCS alone, these are his hits. I mean, using the whole ballpark.
And then just like that last swing he took there, 2-0, trying to shoot it to left field. This is when you know a hitter's hot. He's taking close pitches. He's spraying it everywhere.
Braves record. Juan Alvarez won the MVP of the ALCS with 12 hits and 1 homer.
And he could not hold a swing. So now the count is 2-2 on Eddie Rosario. And the bottom of the 6th with nobody on but 2 outs.
Alvarez was 12 for 23 with a homer and 6 RBIs. Eddie Rosario has 14 hits, 3 home runs, and 9 RBIs. So far. Good play.
All right. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Missed outside for ball 3, so it's full count to Eddie Rosario.
Freeman on deck. That's the thing. You can see how careful he's pitching Rosario with the 2020 MVP sitting on deck.
Those are the splits for Rosario versus left and right. Hit for a higher batting average. About a third of his at-bats.
Now here comes the 3-2 pitch to Eddie Rosario. And he walks.
Slump. We just need to go back to the 2021 LCS. He's been at his very best.
That ball came in. You could see that it was 1/8 of an inch outside.
It's okay. He needs a free throw. I also read Rob Manfred's signature on that ball too. He's seeing it so well. Robert Pujols even impressed. He's had some moments like that in the postseason himself. So here's Freeman now.
Freeman takes a fastball upstairs for ball 1. And he's 0 for 1, but he has 2 walks tonight.
2 outs with a man on for Freddie Freeman, who has walked twice and bounced into a double play.
Yeah, that 0 for 1 bounced into the double play, which hurt them in the first inning, but then again, kind of really got them going in the later inning. Ooh, that's tough to call. But then again, he's been calling that part of the zone all night. So I mean,
What happens is that you start to get to the point that Freeman has seen Vesia 2-3 times. That's what happens in a series when your starters don't go deep.
yeah, it's like, my God. And Vesia throws over to keep Rosario honest at first. Now the count is 1-1 on Freddie Freeman.
These guys are in it. Now, Freddie usually has no reaction.
Freddie's over 5 against Vesey in his career.
All right. The 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Freddie Freeman. And he holds up just for the fastball just a bit up above the hands. And now Blake Trine is now getting more in the Dodger bullpen. And with the 2-1 pitch to Freddie. And he leaves it up for ball 3. And then we got Ozzie Albies on deck.
When you think about a window that you have a left-handed pitcher in, it is Rosario and Freeman. Every manager, opposing manager.
So now tonight, 6 or 7 hits for 4 of those runs have come with 2 outs. I mean, they're being very disciplined with two outs tonight. 3-1 pitch and miss for ball 4. So back-to-back walks for Vesia. And looks like the Braves got something cooking with 2 outs right down the bottom of the 6th. Now you got Ozzie Albies coming right up with 2 men on with 2 outs.
From real-time tracking of every pitch to in-depth analysis of the games. You can download the MLB app today and make this postseason major.
That's the decision you have to make. You have 2 lefties. You bring him in hoping to get one of them to get out of the inning. He wants him up. Now he's forced to face off.
Yeah, we have 3 batters. It's the minimum you have to face. So always it is. You have to count on Vesia getting one of those left-handers out. So
Okay, so far Vesia has thrown 11 pitches in this inning, and he's walked 2 with 2, and he has 2 outs. I mean, now they're shifting Albies to pull, but there's a huge there's a huge hole in the right side. So I mean, so you gotta see what Ozzie Albies is going to do. And the first pitch to Albies leaves it up for ball 1.
Big as his are, 726 OPS on the left side, 950 on the right side of the plate.
And fouls that pitch off, and the count is 1-1.
those are those splits. Makes me think of the All-Star Cedric Mullins with the Orioles this year. Decided not to hit right-hander or switch it anymore. Think from the left side, one of the best players in the game, had a career year. Tucker Barnhart of the Reds, he was a switch hitter, turned into a left-handed hitter. Always just the opposite though. His damage.
All right, the 1-1 pitch to Albies. Here it comes, and swing and a miss, strike 2. With a fastball out of the strike zone on the outer half of the plate.
Vesia with back-to-back walks. Facing his 3rd batter here in Ozzie Albies.
Okay. Vesia gets a sign, and the 1-2 pitch to Ozzie Albies. Fouls it off to stay alive in this at bat.
It's a huge swing moment in the game right now. Dodgers were down 3 runs in game 3, scored 4 in the 8th to win it. A snatcher back. The Braves could not add on in that game. Albies trying to add on here in the 6th. Not easy against the bullpen of the Dodgers.
The 1-2 pitch. And skips an all-speed pitch for ball 2. And then you got Austin Riley on deck, who's 2 for 3 tonight. With a double and a single tonight with an RBI.
Vesia loses Albies, you wonder if Dave Roberts would go to Trinan in the 6th. This is the survival inning right now, don't you feel? Big time. Trinan's ready. This is Vesia's last hitter right here.
And here comes the 2-2 pitch.
2-2. Here he comes.
Albies spools it off. Alrighty. So, we got a good battle going on between Vesia and Ozzy Albies. Now, it just feels like this game's going to drag out a lot longer than it should have. The 2-2 pitch. Albies leaves it for ball 3, and the runners would be off and running on this 3-2 pitch.
Rosario and Freeman will get a head start. 8th pitch of the back. Just missed with a changeup. Moment of truth for Alex Vesia.
The 3-2 pitch. And he walked him. That's 3 straight walks for Vesia. And we're going to the pitching change. So Vesia's night is done. Now time for a TV commercial break. Alrighty, man. Alrighty. Oh, Lord have mercy. Bear with me, guys. My TV just kicked me out of the game. Just turned the game off. Oh, man. Okay. Can I fucking... just... Now, leave the game. Come on, stick a TV. Sorry about the TV issues, guys. Oh my Lord. Okay. Now they're showing highlights from the postseason last year, which was the shortened game season. Now they're showing how Austin Riley having success against Blake Trinan. So now Blake Trinan is now in to pitch with the bases loaded with 2 outs with Austin Riley at the plate. First pitch to Riley, and he fouls it off. Fouls an inside fastball off at 98 miles an hour. Oh boy, Austin Riley, career with the bases loaded, 294, 5 for 17. I think it said like 5 home runs, and I might. Because the graphics are going by too quick. So the count is 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Hey, he tried to check swing, but he went around.
2 outs and runners in scoring position against
They get, and obviously the Braves are going to have to add on. So this season with Blake Trinan, hitters against him are 1 for 34 with 2 out runners in scoring position. Yikes. And 0-2 pitch just missed way out of the zone. So now the count is 1-2 to Blake Trinan.
beats it. With a runner at third. One and two. They're loaded up. 3 consecutive walks by Vesey.
Alrighty, come on now.
Riley drove it around with a double in the first. He's got 2 hits.
And then Riley calls time because Smith and Trina can't get on the same page with the signs.
Tried another slider in game 1. That was the pitch Riley hit to left for the walk.
Oh, nice! Back to 4 viewers in the stream. Let's go, guys! Come on, like the stream up. And Riley strikes out Loken on the 99-mile-an-hour fastball, which was borderline close. So that's the end of the 6th. Oh.
It's game 1 of the World Series, Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern on Fox.
Sometimes you might not feel ready for the moment.
With Roman at your side,
We got this.
you can take care of erectile dysfunction discreetly. So that you're ready. Roman ready.
There's something I want to ask you. The new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced iPhone camera ever, and I got it at T-Mobile.
I thought you were going to talk about forever.
This is a value that lasts forever because when you get the new iPhone at T-Mobile, trade-in value is locked in.
So we can always have a new iPhone?
Yes.
All
so
right.
what do you say? Switch to T-Mobile with me?
Yes.
We're going to T-Mobile.
Fall in love with iPhone. Get it on us now and upgrade every 2 years forever. Only at T-Mobile.
3 roommates. 2 packs of Ben's original jasmine rice. 1, 2, 3 social feeds. 3 real life BFFs. We're all original recipes.
I was not expecting to learn about my heart health from my genetic reports, but now that I have this info, it feels like I can take even more control of my health.
You know what the future holds. You can feel it. The World Series begins on Fox. The Astros take on the Braves or the Dodgers. It's game 1 of the World Series, Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern on Fox.
The 2021 National League Championship Series on TBS is presented by Loan Depot. Both starters are going.
All right, time for the top of the 7th. I feel like that one inning just dragged out longer than it should have. Now, let's see. Lou Jackson has come on to pitch for Atlanta. Nice. I saw holding. All right. First pitch fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, so they showed the graphics. He lost to game 3. Jackson lost to Atlanta. A third of an inning pitch, gave up 4 hits, gave up 4 earned runs. So he's got his first pitch strike against swinging strike against Chris Taylor, and a fastball way outside of the zone for a ball 1. So Chris Taylor 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. If he gets 1 more, that's a hat trick. If he gets 2 more, that's a golden sombrero. That's a little fun fact for you guys. All right, 1-1 pitch. Off the top of the wall. Okay, so Taylor gets in there with a leadoff double to start the 7th inning.
Jackson gives up a leadoff double here in the 7th inning.
I'm pretty sure he hung a changeup or some sort of breaking ball.
Jackson's main pitch, the slider. This one hung.
Yeah, he hung the slider. I had a feeling he was going to.
In a perfect spot for right-handed to drive it. 109.5 off the bat. It's the pitch Bellinger hit out at Dodger Stadium.
My Lord.
I missed that slide fastball, sorry. Against Philly.
So now we got Bellinger up. And just yanks that slider way inside for ball 1 to Bellinger.
He's 10 for 20 in this LCS. Those 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 3 homers, 6 RBIs in Game 5. He's also stolen 3 bases.
So so the 1-0 pitch to Bellinger. And here it comes. Another slider outside, ball 2. Like you would think they would see. And again, I kind of understand. Like they're showing the the replay. His previous encounter with Bellinger, he threw a high fastball and Cody Bellinger just took it deep. So I mean, the first 2 pitches he threw 2 sliders, and the 2-0 pitch, ball 3, and that's 3 straight sliders. Like. Yeah, why would you put someone in that? That's my concern too. It's just like you put someone in that's struggling. The he's already fallen behind 3-0 with 3 straight sliders. Like someone explain that to me. Like how that doesn't make any sense to me. As much as I know it's for the postseason, but I would not use a guy who is struggling. And he walked Bellinger. So one more batter. I think if I were Brian Snitker, man, I would after this 3rd batter. Like I would just pull him. Maybe that's just me because here's the thing. Because the guy's struggling badly. That's the thing. The fact that he walked. Now he walked Cody Bellinger. Oh, it's insane, man. It really is. Now they're having a meeting on the mound with the pitching coach. And again,
we've appreciated Rick Krantz's animated mound visits. This will be the most important one he ever makes. Somehow get Jackson straightened out. Dodgers are in business.
Knebel getting ready in the bullpen. We'll have the Braves 7th, which will be Duvall, Peterson, and Swanson. But the game right now is on the mound. Jackson, a double and a walk, facing his 3rd batter. And he will have a matchup with the tying run at the plate. A.J. Pollock coming off a 2-homer game in game number 5. Pollock has doubled.
all right. So the shift. Jackson, I want to say Jackson Pollock. A.J. Pollock, little blooper, is up. First pitch to him. Strike 1 on the slider. So basically, that's 4 straight sliders right there, but 1's for a strike.
Pollock now has 7 hits in this NLCS.
Postseason career, 1 home run in 32 first 32 games. He has 2 in his first 5. I think as a Dodger, from what the graphics said. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch from Jackson. And he misses with it looked like a changeup for ball 1.
Jackson's breaking ball. Frenchie just not the sharp what you saw during most of the summer.
Anxious moments. They've seen it before.
Got a good fastball, but right now he just feels he's not confident. Looks like to throw it.
Because we know they're going to hit it. That's the thing. and a strike two called on a looked like a slider or a changeup on the inner bottom third of the plate. And Pollock's not happy about that. What's going on right now? Oh.
After watching Pollock on the changeup and breaking pitches, I like the pitch up on the strike side. Nobody out, 2 men on. 4-1 Atlanta. We play in the 7th inning.
Alrighty. The 1-2 pitch. And he pulls it. It's a fair ball. Chris Taylor comes in to score. Well, yeah, Jackson. Yeah, like I said, Stinker, you should never use. Should never. And just hooked it.
Just fair. A big hit for A.J. Pollock. And Jackson has been there before. And he will exit. Dodgers have it rolling again. Pollock with his second hit. Pitching change at Truist Park. Lefty on its way.
Well, now since we're on commercial break, let me give you my thoughts about that. Stinker, why the hell would you put in Jackson, who's been struggling for most of the series, especially after game 3, where he gave up 4 hits and 4 earned runs? Like, why would you use? See, I would never, if I were the manager, like I would never use somebody like that, because it's like, number one, like you need a better opportunity to win. Now the Braves are up by 2 in the top of the 7th. Because Jackson has no confidence in throwing his fastball, when that should be the first pitch he should be throwing over for a strike almost 100% of the time. It's ridiculous. I can't. I don't understand. I really don't understand the logic for most people's. Common sense. Actually, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go charge my phone. Damn, I keep forgetting to pause the TV because I don't want copyrighted music in my stream. Okay, there we go. Man, the longest winning streaks when fenced in elimination. Giants from 2012 to 16 has a 10-game winning streak in elimination games. Now you got Tyler. Now they bring in the lefty Tyler Matzik into the ball game. Posted. And time was called. All right, the first pitch, Bullhouse with 2 men on with nobody out. There's a strike on the inner half of the plate. Looked like it's a bit off.
Nowhere to go. If you're coming out to get a chance at redemption and then 3 batters in, you're out. Yeah. You feel the pain with a base hit. Could tie it. Good speed on the backs. Bounces it, man. What a play by
Good block. That's a nice block by Travis d'Arnaud behind the plate.
That's a run in and a 57-footer here before the plate it lands, and still able to keep it in front of them. Amazing play by Darnell.
That's 6 games now. We've seen Darnell really do a great job of keeping those balls in front of him, making some great picks.
Little D with some big D.
Yeah, good call.
All right, so the count is 1-1 to Albert Pujols. Right. Oof. Wow, 301 with 4 home, right, over 300 hours for runners in scoring position this season. Holy Christ. Okay, that's a foul. Ooh. Just got to bury it inside. Or at least get a good, disgusting breaking ball to go away from yeah, ain't that the truth.
Breaking ball in the dirt with 2 strikes is a pitch Matzik can throw to.
3 of the 5 Dodger hits have come with 2 strikes tonight. That was a big story in Game 5. 11 2-strike hits.
Jackson's 2 runners still out there.
Man, if I were a Braves fan, man, I mean, you cannot rely on Luke Jackson for the rest of this postseason. I'm sorry, but he stinks. I'm just saying it as a baseball fan, but I'm just seeing what I can see as from a bullpen standpoint and as a bullpen pitcher. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's a huge strikeout of Albert Pujols. So 1 out.
Albert Pujols at this point in his career needs the ball up. He needs it waist high or up in the strike zone. Good swing there, but finally put away. The breaking ball in the dirt has been his nemesis.
Yep.
Could have been a place, and we've seen the great Albert hit home runs and doubles and extra base hits in those circumstances, but any kind of ball to the right side or some kind of out that pushed a run across and pushed a run over.
So now 4 pitches in with 1 out away in the top of the 7th. Now Steven Souza Jr. is coming up to pinch hit. So Blake Trinan is now out of the ball game.
Souza's never seen Matzik in his career.
That's not, yeah. The announcers made a good point. So the fact that Matzik's already out there, that's a good pitch. Good, nice breaking ball to start him off. And they got Corey Knebel warming up in the bullpen. Alrighty. So here comes the 0-1 pitch to Steven Souza Jr. Whoa. Wow. Where was Lord? This is why umpires, some are decent, some are bad. And I did make a video about this, about 4 umpires in particular. I highly recommend you guys could go check out. I mean, it just doesn't understand like that, because that was like right here about let's say about belt high, but they never called a strike. But now I mean, he made up for it. So now the count's 1-2 to Steven Souza Jr. What? All right, strikeout would be huge right now for Tyler Matzik right now. Because if you can just limit the damage to 1 run and actually try to get out with just that, go into the bottom of the 7th, and hopefully your team can add on. Strike 3, 99 right at the knees. That's a perfect place pitch. That's 2 out. That's a huge strikeout for Tyler Matzik.
Souza just watched Albert Pujols get a slider in a similar situation for the punch out. I don't know if he was looking for it, but at 99 miles an hour on the bottom of the strike zone, he gets the call, and Matzik and the Braves get the strikeout.
Nice. 4 viewers back into the stream. Let's go. Oh, nice. Get a man. What a nice interaction tonight in the chat. It's really nice though. Now we got Mookie Betts up. Oh boy. 97-mile-an-hour fastball right down the chute for a first pitch strike. Exactly. But he just used that first pitch fastball. And 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. It's back-to-back fastballs in good spots. Now, I think at this point, I would try not to bounce the slider. I mean, I would throw a slider, but not try to bounce it, but try to let it sweep away so he won't have Mookie Betts, try to reach out, make contact, or try to, at least go. Or I mean, I don't know what the pitchers Tyler Matzik has in his arsenal, but the fact that he has thrown 2 straight three straight fastballs. Mookie Betts is now sat down, and that is the end of the top of the 7th inning for the. And I called, and well, obviously I called it, but that was just a great appearance by Tyler Matzik.
PNC Bank believes that if your phone can help you track your pizza, then your bank should help you track your spending.
And that's the thing too. It's just like now we're at commercial break. So to a little bit giving my thoughts on that inning, it got a little bit dicey, but unfortunately, I hate to say it, but man, Luke Jackson stinks. The fact that he's struggling this entire postseason. If I were Brian Stinker, I just don't use him. Just don't use him at all because here's the thing about that. Because if you use him and he still struggles, you're pretty much going to fail in the postseason. I mean, despite no matter how good your hitters are, and the fact that your bullpen is good, but the fact that you have one, you got to be strong as your weakest link. So basically, Luke Jackson is the weakest link for the the Braves bullpen, in my honest opinion, anyways. Because Matzik did a pretty good job, especially getting out of that situation that, unfortunately, Luke Jackson put himself in before he got pulled, giving up a 2-out double to AJ Pollock, but managed and get 3 straight strikeouts to end that bottom of the 7th inning. That was just fantastic. That's like, and I'm not saying this because I am a bias, I am a Phillies fan by heart, but I'm just saying it, because for me, I'm a utility from my experience as a bullpen guy. If you can get yourself out where another bullpen guy gets themselves into trouble and you bail them, you're lucky to bail them out. I mean, what else can you ask for? Though that's the thing. It really is, man. It's just like, and look, I mean, sometimes we do struggle. Bullpen pitchers struggle for a while, but the way that Luke Jackson's been going this entire postseason, and the way that he's struggling, I think I should just leave him off the roster because I don't think I can trust him. And look, I get it. I'm not saying try to hurt his confidence, but the trust factor is not high with him, in my honest opinion. But I mean, you guys can tell me otherwise. You guys can actually, for any new viewers in there, you can actually come into the chat and I can actually, kind of just bring in your own opinions. I mean, I'm open to new opinions. God damn it! Stupid copyrighted music. Fuck off. Sorry about that, guys. I had to mute the TV because I don't want copyrighted music in my streams because I've been copyright claimed once, but that was only a restriction, so I'm not having that again. So now we go to the bottom of the 7th. Now,
Dodgers get one to make this a 2-1 game, but man, oh man, that was some
And
serious pitching by Tyler Matzik. He's faced 15 hitters now with runners in scoring position. They're 0 for 15. And at the end of the day tonight, if the Braves are able to hold on to this victory,
yeah,
2 of the strikeouts came against Albert Pujols and Mookie Betts. And for me, it's the Mookie Betts one. One of the best hitters in the game. You just threw 3 fastballs.
yeah, that Mookie Betts strikeout, that was huge. And Lindsay, I know if you ever if you watch this like copy of the stream, you know, I mean, your Braves are looking good. I'll say that, man. Despite the Braves that been flipping and flopping their outfield since Ronald Acuna got hurt, which is crazy to see how much, just how much they improved, you know. But look, it is what it is. I mean, now we got Corey Knebel coming in for the Dodgers, and in his 6 games of the postseason, he's 4 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, gave out 2 runs, walked 1, and struck out 9 batters. And in his his first postseason numbers. Now we have Adam Duvall coming up for the Braves, who is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, and I think also a fly out as well. And the first pitch to Duvall almost hits him on the inner half of the plate.
He did pitch in game 5 out of the bullpen. They went with Joe Kelly as the opener in game 5. He served a lot of roles here. Knebel missed a lot of time this year with a lat injury out of Tommy John surgery 2 seasons ago.
The 1-0 pitch to Duvall. Woo! Held up, managed to held up on the upper part of the strike zone.
Great work in 2017 when he was an all-star with the Brewers and had all those saves. He's probably looking for a similar position someplace else. He was an all-star closer in Milwaukee. Was hurt.
And here comes the 2-0 pitch to Adam Duvall. And he fouls a fastball up in the zone for strike 1. To the count is 2-1 to Adam Duvall.
A big salary. Hoping they get him back for the 2021 season. And even though he's missed a lot of time this year, he's been back and healthy and he's pitched well. They allowed him the time to get healthy. And he's got one of the best curveballs. Yes. When it's going right, it's nasty. Because they pinch hit for Trinan last inning, he faced just 1 batter.
And takes a nice fastball at the knees for strike 2. Count is 2-2 to Adam Duvall. I mean, it is what it is, though. Alrighty, so and here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 with a fastball up above the hands. 1 away for the Dodgers bullpen. Strikeout for Corey Knebel.
This series has just been filled with dramatic moments. First 3 games ended in the final at bat. We got a tight game tonight.
Apologize about that, guys.
In a matchup with the Astros, Braves have not been to a World Series since '99, and the Dodgers are putting their title defense on the line right now.
Oh, come on. Man, Jock Peterson should have had that. Because that was a hanging curveball for a first pitch strike.
National League team to repeat as World Series champs, the Big Red Machine, the Reds of 75 and 76. It just doesn't happen in baseball that way lately.
And he spikes another curveball for ball 2. Or I'm sorry, ball 1.
It's just so hard against these bullpens. They're just that good. That's been the series. All thought starting pitching, Freed, Morton.
So the count is 1-1 again against Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a fastball up and above the hands.
There's a theme to the postseason and watching not only our series but other games is how there hasn't been much impact from from starting pitchers in this post.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man.
Scherzer unable to go tonight. Fatigue in the arm.
1-2 pitch. And he popped up a curveball. And that's 2 outs in the 7th.
Is out number 2, able retiring his first 2 batters.
It really makes you appreciate what Logan Webb did for the San Francisco Giants.
He's been the long starter that twice got deep in a game. He pitched very well for the Giants.
All right, now we got Dansby Swanson coming to the plate. He's 0 for 3 with the line. 0 for 3 tonight. 0 for 3 tonight. All right, man. Grab a drink of water real quick. Shit, I just banged my mic.
Scherzer, of course, at the game lost in 7 10 strikeouts. Just
Woo! Almost got hit with the curve on the backdoor curveball, like right above the shoulders for ball 1.
Dansby Swanson with 2 away. Braves have been at their best with 2 outs tonight. Riley an RBI double with 2 outs, and Rosario's 3-run home. Also had 3 consecutive walks with 2 outs last inning.
And a swing and a miss for strike 1, I should say. Now the count is even at 1-1 for Dansby Swanson.
I count 12 outs, or 12 base runners, I should say, with 2 outs.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Yeah, and Jesse Chavez is get warmed up in the Braves bullpen. Surprised he's still around though.
Maxick to get Seager out, Chavez to get Turner and Smith out.
Alrighty. The 1-2 pitch to Dansby Swanson, and here it comes. And a nice base hit by Dansby Swanson.
13 base runners with 2 outs tonight for Atlanta's offense.
Yeah, good 2-strike piece of hit. Trying to go away with that curveball that backed up. And you see, got it out front, but Dance
Just right through the hole.
Stayed back enough to deliver to left field.
Well, Game 5 was the 2-strike hitting of the Dodgers. Game 6 is the 2-out hitting
By the Braves.
for Atlanta, netting the walks and singles.
Lord have mercy, man. First pitch to Darno is low for ball 1.
Like last inning, tried it. They came up and had a pinch hit for him. Now you got Soler on deck for Maxson.
They take their shot.
And they got Jorge Soler being on deck right now. And he swings at a second pitch fastball for strike 1. So the count's even for Travis d'Arnaud.
They have a game to play with. I mean, they know they want to win tonight, but they also know if they don't, they come back tomorrow and have a game 7 with Charlie Morton. They don't want any part of that game.
I don't think that man does either. I think he knows he's 6 outs.
Man. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a curveball.
Preparing for the 8th inning, possibly this inning if Cadable cannot get through it.
Yeah, now they get their closer, Kenley Jansen, coming up. Or actually warming up in the bullpen, I should say. I mean, it is what it is, man. And 1-2 pitch is a bit low for ball 2. Yeah.
Swing in game 5. The left hand came off the bat and left off. Looked like he might have tweaked it. All reports say he's okay. Just a little bit of a hot spot on that swing.
All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he throws over to Keith Dansby Swanson on us at first base, which I don't know why because it's 2 outs.
He has an infield hit tonight. He's walked and scored.
I'm surprised Swanson hasn't tried to steal the bag yet here with 2 outs.
To the count on Darno.
Strikes out Woken on a pitch that was borderline too close to take. So that's the end of the 7th inning for the Atlanta Braves. Oh no.
Of the NLCS.
We need new heroes suited for the times we're in.
Alrighty. All right. Be right back, guys.
Struggling to manage your type 2 diabetes, knocking you out of your zone. Lowering your A1C with once weekly Ozempic can help you get back in it.
My zone, lowering my A1C, CV risk, and losing some weight. Now, back to the game.
Ozempic is proven to lower A1C. Most people who took Ozempic reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it. And you may lose weight. Adults lost on average up to 12 pounds. In adults also with known heart disease, Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as heart attack, stroke, or death.
Ozempic helped me get back in my type 2 diabetes zone.
Ozempic isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take
Okay.
Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or a multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away if you have lumbar swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an
All right, I'm back, guys.
Serious side effects may include pancreatitis.
All right, let me
Tell your
move
provider.
TV real quick. Alrighty. Not too bad, though. I mean, all right. So where do we? 9 likes so far. Come on, guys. I know you guys can do it. Let's get past double-digit likes on the stream. Oh, Lord have mercy. Just breakfast burrito. Yeah, they're showing a Taco Bell ad.
This couple was headed to the farmer's market. When they got a chip, they drove to Safeway for a same-day repair. And with their insurance, it was no cost to them. That service the way you need it.
Safe Let Repair, Safe Let Replace.
Tonight's base camp presented by T-Mobile, the leader in 5G coverage.
All right.
3-run homer in the 4th. 2 outs, 2 strikes in a 1-1 game.
Now, top of the 8th with Tyler Matzik back on the mound. First pitch for strike 1 is a foul ball, so it counts 0-1 to Corey Seager. He's also 0 for 3.
They don't need to pinch hit. Matzik comes back out. Every single fan at Truist Park really appreciated that Matzik was coming back out to pitch. Not saying the rooting against Darno. He got a big ovation when he popped out of that dugout. Seager.
Now the count is 0-2 to Corey Seager.
Just so much emotion that you expend when you're trying to get through, and he just got through. Struck out 3 straight hitters to get out of that jam.
Exactly. And it's not an easy thing to do, too, especially if it was less than 2 outs per runners in scoring position for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Corey Seager has been set down for 4 strikeouts for Tyler Matzik.
Gets him 0-2 and just drops the slider on 2 in a row.
What's interesting is that he used his fastball, except for balls, to get through that 7th inning. Now here in the 8th, using the breaking ball more.
Now 1 out in the top of the 8th inning.
14 pitches, 12 strikes. Lower.
All righty. Now we got Trey Turner up. First pitch to him. Chops it. Just gets Turner out just in the nick of time because Turner can run. So 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. So they're 4 outs away from the World Series appearance.
Well, we've seen this a few times in the series. Riley with the strong arm to get to Speedy Turner.
Speedy's right. 31.2 feet per second right there. That's as fast as you can do it. And Riley, 2 outs.
Now 2 outs with Will Smith at the plate. First pitch to him is a backdoor slider for strike 1.
Only once did he throw 2 innings. That was back on July 29th on the road against the Mets. It's not something he does often.
Will Smith is money late in games.
Now you got the other Will Smith for the Braves bullpen. He's already stirring up in the bullpen. And another ground ball to Riley, and that is the end of the top of the 8th inning for the Atlanta Braves.
Just want to start a flame in your heart.
Feast your eyes on IHOP's Halloween menu. From caramel apple a la mode pancakes to Reese's Pieces pancakes and monster mummy burritos. Could you stop? Sorry.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft. Holy Charmin. Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent.
Oh, Lord, man.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Raw power is an iron fist. Ram power puts it in a velvet glove. Raw power lifts with its legs. Ram power also lifts with its brains. Raw power gets it done. Ram power does what's never been done before by anyone. Discover Ram Power during Ram Power Days.
During Ram Power Days, get 0% financing for 72 months on most 2021 Ram 1500 Crew Cab models.
I did 15 years. There I stepped out. The first step towards a second chance. And all my favorite clothes. All my favorite clothes. Every step forward is going 2 steps back. There's some things being locked up can't take away. Being OG is one of them. Old schoolism has taught me to survive. This new school world has taught me to be a man. Now it's time to pass along this knowledge to people around me.
Alrighty, man. It's time for the bottom of the 8th of the NLCS Game 6. That's just some clutch pitching by Tyler Matzik.
Jansen is on the pitch. Jansen will
It's this bottom of the 8th inning, 38 saves in the regular season.
What are you doing? You gotta be kidding me, right? Sorry about that, guys. Again, my TV's I don't know why my TV's acting up right now. What in the absolute hell is this, man? No, not that. Oh my God. No. All right. Trying to get back to the game since my TV wants to act up. Okay, so far, obviously the first pitch was a strike before the technical issues right now. Now we got Jorge Soler up at the plate. And he fouls a pitch off for strike 2.
And we were told he had been vaccinated, but he said that he was not. And that knocked him out for 10 days, so he just came back for Game 5. So he's not in the starting lineup. It gives him a lot of power off the bench.
And the 0-2 pitch to Soler. And he fouls it off, and it's out of play.
It's 2 strikes to count. So they're part of the remaking of the Braves outfield. 4 pieces up here. Rosario, Duvall, Peterson, and Soler. Soler had been the starter. Peterson was told he'd be coming off the bench. All Peterson has done is drop another Joctober on him this postseason. So Soler continues off the bench.
All right, TV, come on now. You got to be kidding me, right?
Come on. Yes. Next left-handed start on the Braves face, though, if they advance.
Come on. Okay, 0-2 pitch to Soler. Fouls it off of right above the hands. My Lord. And the thing about Jansen is, like, earlier in his career, like, even the World Baseball Classic, he was a catcher at one point, transitioned to pitcher, which is insane to really think about. And he fouls it off. Fouls that 0-2 pitch off.
Having this type of bat, too, just seeing pitches foul off will definitely give your manager some confidence, too, that you're seeing the ball.
You could see a scenario if the Braves make it to the World Series and Soler starts leading off for them again.
Well, and if you think about it, if you do and make it to the World Series, Game 1 and 2 would be in Houston. He could be in.
Okay, now... And Soler leaves that ball in the dirt.
The Astros will have home field. The first 2 games will be in Houston. Because then you go on records. The Braves had the fewest wins among all the division winners. If the Dodgers come back and win this game and then win tomorrow and they're in the World Series, then the Dodgers would have home field advantage in the World Series. Courtesy of 106 regular season wins.
And the 1-2 pitch to Soler. And he fouls it off. Just a little bit out in front on that pitch.
Braves got a key pinch hit appearance from Mihiri Adrianza in the 4th inning. Called on his best pinch hitter early. Or his most oft-used pinch hitter. Soler is now his best pinch hitter. Adrianza double. That set up Rosario's 3-run homer. It's a difference in the game right now.
And the 1-2 pitch to Soler. Fights it off for a base hit. Very nice. Wow, he's going to get a double out of it. Yeah, hang on. Nice. Good. Wait, man. That's what I mean. I've always. Solaire's always been a good player, man. I mean, it's a shame that the Cubs, fucked up on him when he was there or during his time there. Now they're going to try to. Yep. Just a good. He's safe. Okay, now they're pinch running for Jorge Soler. Guillermo Heredia. Man, I am butchering his name. I apologize for butchering his name. I try. Now we're back to the top of the order for Eddie Rosario, who was 2 for 3 tonight with the clutch 3-run home run, and he has been walked. And he has I think he has a single or double.
Will be the MVP of the NLCS. So you might see some Rosario jerseys around this area. 2 hits and a walk. 3-run home run in the 4th. A game changer.
All right, so Jansen, he delivers the pitch, and it's outside for ball 1 to Eddie Rosario.
14 hits in the LCS. Ties for the Major League record. Both leagues. Matsui, Pujols, Marco Scootero's on that list. Kevin Youkilis. All of those other players.
All right, man. Yo, 3 viewers in the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It helps show support to the stream. Now the 1-0 pitch and below the knees for strike 1.
Put them up as fast as you can. They're going like hotcakes. They're going like the waffles they served up here today in the press box. Yeah, we got Ronnie from Waffle House today.
Oh man.
Courtesy of Bill Plaschke. Huge insurance run at second base. 4-2 Atlanta. Bottom of the 8th. The 1-1.
Woo! Man, swinging and a miss on the cutter on the inner half of the plate.
That's what makes Jansen so tough. He throws 93, but he's got the 2-seamer and the cutter. So the first pitch you saw for a strike was kind of the 2-seamer, and that one a little late life cut.
So now 1-2 to Eddie Rosario. Oh, Lord. All right. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Good. Did it just do? Oh, you bet. Man, did not get all of it though. God damn. Man, and look, man, you cannot be mad about that. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, if you like square it up to the deepest part, yes, I basically square it up to the deepest part of the ballpark, but you still fly out anyways. I mean, you cannot be mad about that. I mean, like, I can't be mad about this. Oh, but he didn't look like he got it all just as. Well, he looked like he did not get all of it though, but it is still a productive out. No matter how however you look at it, it's like a sac fly, but it doesn't really score the run though. That's the thing. It moves the runner up another extra 90 feet. And now they intentionally walked Freddie Freeman.
First and third, 1 out. Ozzie Albies coming up. Probably talking too about what to do first, second pitch. Ozzie Albies an aggressive hitter, looking to swing early.
But I think the idea was like if you're intentionally walk Freeman, who's a very disciplined hitter, then you go after an aggressive hitter like Ozzy Albies, you could probably get a double play right there.
Things do change in the postseason.
Oh, Lord.
The safety squeeze could be in play, but unlikely. Especially when you haven't done it all season. Hasn't had one in the last 3 years, actually. Infield in. 3 on the right side.
Okay, so the infield is in. So, I mean, basically the safety squeeze is probably off. Ooh, swinging at first pitch and foul tipped into the glove for strike one.
Now with the shift, 3 guys over, you got to believe he's going to continue to pound that cutter in, up, not letting Ozzy Albies get extended. He needs to strike that or
Unless he finds a way to make a mistake at it.
Fly ball medium deep is all. Freeman takes off. Albies swings and fouls one away.
Yeah, he fouls it off, so that's 0-2, and Freddie was on the move.
No, they're just playing straight defense now. They can't get out of position. Let him run. Yeah, let him run.
Seager is the one playing in the middle right now on the shift. He actually scoots back a couple of steps now. Big spot. Roberts has his closer in the game, down 2 runs. No balls, 2 strikes. Freeman goes again. He strikes out. Kenley Jansen.
Yeah, well, Albie strikes out. Now we got runners in second and third with 2 outs.
And the Dodgers infield can go back to normal depth. Still first and third.
AC gets him with that high cheese, gets him to expand, and gets him to miss. And now basically with 33 minutes second, comes down to you want to face Riley, you want to face the ball.
You have to face the ball, not Riley here, in my opinion.
Credit Freeman with a stolen base.
I know you got the righty-righty matchup. I know you have one of the best closers in the game.
And also, Riley 2 for 4 with a double, single, and an RBI tonight. I mean, I don't know though. It's just like this is insane. This game's kind of been kind of insane for Game 6 of the NLCS. First pitch out of the zone for ball 1. Let's see how we.
Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, AJ Pollock, Will Smith, the Braves closer, with the task of finishing off the Los Angeles Dodgers and sending the Braves to the World Series.
Wow, a strike that actually barely clipped the upper part of the zone.
Let's get the feeling they're going to kind of pitch him out of the way, try to get him to chase. Right? If worst case scenario, you walk him, you walk him.
Base hit could score 2.
Yo, what up, Hunter? I know you just caught the latter half. Fell off by Austin Riley. What's going on, my guy?
Riley's never had a hit against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 5 in his career.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Yeah, I mean, don't we all? But I mean, the Dodgers are an embarrassment of a team, and I think Atlanta just outplayed them. I mean, I can't be mad about that. My honest opinion. They outplayed them and outpitched them.
2 strikes, 2 outs. And the Braves 8th. And a swing and a miss.
And Riley strikes out. That's the end of the bottom of the 8th.
3 outs away. The Dodgers trying to force.
I mean, don't we all? Let me fix it.
MLB doesn't trust the best in baseball to just any network. They go
Good Lord.
the biggest hitter in
Top,
5G, taking
top of the 9th. Alrighty.
from bringing fans to batting
Ah,
practice
wrong scoreboard.
to wireless 5G point of view cam and unlocking
That's a very good question. That is a very good question. I have no idea. But here's the thing, though. I mean, I admired some Braves players growing up as a kid. Greg Maddux is probably one of the greatest Braves of all time. Probably one of my favorite players of all time to watch as a kid because, like, at the time, like there was nobody like Greg Maddux at all. No, someone who can be like maybe low to mid 80s, but still can dominate games. You know, like it's something like that. I don't know. The fact, yeah, for sure, there were some respectable Braves on certain teams over the years. Chipper was one of them. You had Andrew Jones was pretty solid for them. Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz. I mean, they had some pretty good players over the years. I'll have to say that. But at this point, it's tough to tell. At this point, it really is. Can I? Nice. Oh yeah. Yep, that's for sure. But yeah, yeah, and that's a good point too, because they just did a lot more because yeah, and obviously it shows the fact that they added, let's say, a couple names like Jalen Ortiz. I don't know. They added freaking yeah, that's for exactly. We could have looked a lot different. Exactly. And I thought, honestly, our team could have looked a lot different when we had Albus Short and Acuna and Roy. Well, you could probably miss and match Acuna in parts of the outfield. And not to mention, like, we could also have a guy named Jorge Soler in the trade deadline. But the fact of the matter is that, Dombrowski did what he could because, Milton doesn't want to spend any more money because he's so afraid to really break the tax threshold. It's what that tax threat, not spending any more money is what's really what hurt us. That's just kind of how I saw it. The only guy that I feel like should exactly, like, that's what I'm saying. I think the only, like, I don't know, I think I had this video idea because of talking about Derek Hall. He's been on the tear recently in the minor leagues. Hey, Chris Taylor offers for a bunt, but yeah, it is what it is, though. Exactly. We could. Exactly, man. It's like, and I made the point too. Exactly, Hall is very nice, and I made the point to say, look, we also need a backup first baseman. Brad Miller ain't gonna cut it. Every now and again we really need to, but his defense is crap. But you can put JT there, but I think we need a true, legitimate backup first baseman. I think Derek Hall should get the opportunity. Yeah, thanks, thanks, Hunter. I really appreciate it because I've been on here for almost 3 hours and 40 minutes, man. It's been interesting. But thanks for stopping in, though, my guy. But 1 point pitch, and Chris Taylor checks his swing. Did not go. Alrighty.
With 2 innings, Luke Jackson got in trouble. Matzik with 2, they have a chance to get the final 15 with the lefties. Those last 3 outs are always the toughest.
Yep. All right, 2-2 to Will Smith. Or not Will Smith, Chris Taylor. My bad.
They won 7 straight games, facing elimination. And 4 in a row against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Go back to last season.
All right, the 2-2 pitch to Chris Taylor. Fouls it off to stay at this at bat. Actually, I could probably do that tomorrow. Swing and a miss, strike three. 2 outs away, unfortunately, for the Braves to make it a World Series appearance. And then, unless the Braves find a way to choke it, but I mean, yeah, Key. I said, yeah, it's that 6th inning was what did it. Because right now, by the time the 6th inning was the longest inning of that game. Plus, I'm been live streaming sitting over. Sooner or later, this is going to be like almost a 4 hour long stream. All right, first pitch to Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch for a strike at the belt. And he's 1 for 2, man. Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm still going at 3 hours, 42 minutes, and 32 seconds. Oh, it just missed on the pitch. Plus, I had Hunter in here earlier. I've been pretty good with the interaction in the chat, to be honest. And I'll be honest, man. And look, it's a crazy game, though. I'll have to say that hands down, man. Both teams pretty good. I mean, look, Walker Buehler was pretty good, and then all of a sudden Eddie Rosario pops off for a 3-1 shot. I was like, man, who knows, man? We're gonna fucking have Eddie Rosario, Jorge Soler, Jock Peterson, and all these other players that the Braves got. But no, Middleton doesn't want to spend any more goddamn money. Well, that's pretty much about that. That's kind of what Hunter was kind of talking about in chat. Though that's yeah. Okay. And swing it fouls it off for strike 2. I want to freaking call some World Series game. And just a bit outside on the of course it took a light away from me. God damn it. Alrighty. So it's full count to Cody Bellinger. Why do I have a feeling in a way the Braves are going to find a way to choke it? That's kind of how I kind of have a gut feeling that they're going to choke. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bellinger strikes out.
Smith has 54 of his 87 Ks this year on the slider. Last 2 to Taylor Bellinger fastballs up in the zone.
My Lord, man.
I mean, in this situation, how can you not feel like you have the best fastball you ever?
Man, it is what it is, man. You know, as a Phillies fan, though, I mean, it sucks to see these kind of two teams in here. But I'm calling them, just as a baseball fan, with all bias aside. And first pitch to AJ Pollock, it just missed the inside corner with a slider. Lord.
He reaches. Albert Pujols is due next.
Man. Okay. And the 1-0 pitch to come to AJ Pollock. And the Atlanta Braves are going to the World Series. You know. You know, before I ended the stream tonight, which was a blast for those who stuck around in the chat, and the 3 viewers that are watching right now. I'm going to have to give, but I mean, am I annoyed that and here's the thing, congrats to the Atlanta Braves for making the World Series, man. Obviously, you guys were well built, better than us, because our owner is too motherfucking cheap to really spend money to get the players that we really need. Braves fans, Lindy, if you're watching this, or if you ever, I'll send you the this edition of the recording of the stream. Congrats to your Braves for making the World Series. I mean, I have to admit it, which is crazy that's the first world since 1999. Who would have not? Man, that's crazy. But now we got the Astros and the Atlanta Braves and the World Series this year. But with that all being said, the stream's been good. And it's time for me to head out. I have to get ready for my men's game in the morning. But yeah, so far, with that being said, this is Robert from the Philly Sports Talk Podcast. Thank you for those who stuck by the stream, interacting in the chat, just had fun. Peace out, guys.